It's a tight spot. It's a tight squeeze, y'all. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Let me get it at all. Shit. Yeah. Damn. There we go. Oh boy. Let's go and get this party started, y'all. Get it popping. So what we got today is we got a little bit of we got a little bit of fish. We got tacos. Well, we got fish. We got tacos. We got a couple chicken wings too. You know. But I got me some. I had got me some. What you call it? That electrolyte. Yeah, I had to get it. I had to get it in me. I had to. Let me get this shit together. What's going on with shit? That's and shit up in this motherfucker. But yeah, anyway. So that's what we got today. Yeah, we got tilapia, we got beans, lettuce, avocados, we got rice, lemon limes, and all of those. Tacos, we got extra tortillas, soft tortillas. Yeah, that girl over there, she was crazy. But anyway, to drink, I'm drinking this electrolyte kiwi strawberry. Y'all hit the like button. So, you know, I felt a little dehydrated. And you know, once you get dehydrated like that, that heat deprivation and stuff like that, you have to rehydrate yourself. You hear me? So that's what I'm on. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all know me. Y'all know I don't like eating with metal and stuff like that. I don't like forks, spoons. I don't like metal forks and none of that shit. I don't like the way it sounds. People be biting down on forks. I don't like metal in my mouth at all. So I eat with plastic. Hell yeah, I eat with a wooden spoon. I eat with any damn thing with metal. Something about it is just don't sit right. And then you ever taste it on a fork or something, and people be having them the nasty ass dishwashers or whatever, or it'd be like iron, or they put the fork in the refrigerator. There's some shit like that, but you could taste the metal you could taste raw iron on that shit. I don't eat with forks and shit. That shit nasty. But anyway, I'm gonna throw me a little bit of hot sauce on this fish. You hear me? Yeah, I gotta have it on there. You know, throw me a little bit on there, man. You know, get it up there. Then I got me a little taco. I got me a cow tongue. This is a cow tongue taco right here. I should have told them don't put that down. Don't put all that down. Onions and shit on there. But you know they're gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. They're gonna hook it up the way they like to eat what they do, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. For a cow tongue ain't no joke. Mm-hmm. That's what you want when you're hungry. Mm-hmm. Go on up, y'all. Get you some of that cow tongue, you hear me? Mm. Got the limes on that. Ah, damn. Ain't even no juice coming out of them on. Them motherfucker hot. What shit crazy. I never seen no lime do no shit like that. Look at this shit. This GMO? It's gotta be. I ain't never seen the lime do that. Y'all, that's my first time ever seeing it. That lime ain't supposed to do that, is it? That's why I don't eat fruit without seeds in it, because I gotta make sure that it's natural. First real rock the tarot channel. Denny hit you with the big boy play. Right, hit him upside the head. No dope, no alcohol, appetite hitting. I ain't smoking no weed to get the munchies and none of that shit. I'm living with God. I'm living with God. I'm doing everything God sent me down here to do. I got me a big old cup of electrolytes with ice. Absolutely helpful. Helps with dehydration. Big healthy place. Right. But like I say, I wasn't even finna buy nothing. I was finna go cook, but then I thought they was in there cleaning or whatever. I was like, fuck that, I ain't fucking with that. So I got me something outside. But this is a family-owned spot. This ain't no fast nothing. This is made right. One Way, what's up, man? Listening to Silver Spoon channel. Right. I'm a fan. Oh God, right. What's up with you, man? I see you. The electrolytes be good for the plants and shit. Well, probably is good for the plants. If it's good for me, it's got to be good for the plants. I love your videos. Right. I see you. Oh, y'all subscribe to the channel. But anyway, I got some free holies over here. Got me some tortillas, stuff like that, so I can make me a little, something. Lettuce and avocado. I forgot I have that rice. I'll scoop that rice over here on the bean. But I had just ate some. I had just ate some chicken wings. Well, I only ate 2. But I was kind of hungry. I wanted, But this fish is cool. This fish gonna work. Watch out for them bones. This ain't no filet. It's a whole fish, No. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell going on with these lemons though. You gotta squeeze all this shit to get the juice to come out of it. That's crazy. I ain't never had to do nothing like that. Well, they say it's the first time for everything. You hear me? I love your videos. Right. Green screen thought you was balling for a second. Right. You thought I was up there, didn't you? Don't worry about it. No. I could be anywhere in the world. I could be anywhere I want to be. You know? If it's up there, that means I'm manifesting shit. And really, that's really my thing too. Mm-hmm. Mm. The reason that's there, so you can have something to look at. You know, you looking at me, you're looking at the city behind me. Mm-hmm. Mm. Damn, boy, this fish is good. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna mix these beans up with this rice. We're gonna do that. Mm. You know what I was doing? But the food came, I was studying how I was studying how to properly um, um, do a video, short video, how to properly do a reaction video on shorts. So a motherfucker won't hit my channel. But the way I was doing it at first, yeah, that was wrong. All wrong, all bad. So it wasn't like, you know, they wasn't supposed to do that and nothing like that. Nah, they were supposed to do that. But if, you know, these sucker niggas typing too, and they, you know, hating and doing that shit too. So they helped this shit. Cause them people wasn't even tripping. I'm getting checks the whole time. So I'm glad they explained to me exactly what I need to do and how I need to work, the internet. And if I wanted to, I could take you niggas videos and I could work it. If I really wanted to work it, and I could put it up there and I could use it in my fashion. And niggas can't do nothing with it. Because it's a certain thing you gotta do to do it. But I won't want to highlight when you poop butt niggas on my channel. My channel do numbers. So why would I put you up there when it's hella views on this shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a look at you. That's like a free shout out to me. So never would I put you niggas stuff nowhere on my shit, right? But what I will do is learn how to do that short shit, learn how to do it right, and post it right. And they gave me the steps. They showed me everything to do. Mm-hmm. They showed me how to do it. All that. So my channel don't get confused with bots, spam, and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Because this ain't the spam channel. Well, I'm learning from my other two channels. This one too, really. Each channel I got, I could use whoever shit. I could take it, bust it down, because they tell you step by step how to do it. I said, don't let it run for longer than, don't let it run for longer than 5 seconds before you break it down and put your commentary in it. You know what I'm saying? That right there is something that I didn't even do at first. I post a short, let that mother run, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, will. Hmm. Mm-mm. Not no more. Mm-mm. Step by step. Step by step. They showed me. You know, they showed me. Naomi, what's going on? Blackwater. Sir G, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. You know? So this is what you do when you sit back and do the arithmetic. This is how you make, you know what I'm saying? This is how you make it shake. This is how you really make it make sense. When you sit back and really just focus on what it is you need to do and how you're going to do it. And you got clarity on what's going on around. Because there's money involved right now. This is not a game. There's nothing to be playing with. So what you do is you do stuff, especially when you're doing stuff like that, you want to make sure you're doing it the right way. I know how to rock shows on my own. I'm just trying to get, because real life TV, I'm posting shorts on there. So if any one of you people want to think about trying to take me down, if you think about trying to take me down, it ain't gonna work. Because my shorts, when I do them, it ain't gonna be like what you see on there like that. Oh. And I'm not posting like that. I know hits. I know videos as hits, right? So by me doing videos as hits, I post them on my channel and they be hits on my channel. But the only thing, I was doing it wrong. Put it up there. I'm just staring at the video. Well, I'm on there, but I'm just looking at it. Then I got some videos where I put a little bit of commentary, but nope. Play 5 seconds of what that is. Let it play. Stop that bitch. Put your commentary down. If you want to let a little bit more play, put a lot of put some commentary down and then let the rest play. About 5 seconds. And then put some more commentary down. Add some words up in there. Yeah, do all kind of shit. Change the whole video out. Change the whole game up. But it's short. It's a short. If y'all want to continue to keep watching these shorts, I'm going to post them, but I got to do it the right way. So I know when people look at the video, they're like, damn, this is a whole full video. I wonder what's this. But I'm deep off in the algorithm now. So when I post a video, it's going to have me on there. I'm going to be the main video. But it's going to be a video in the corner of me. And it's going to be what I'm commentating on. And it's going to play, stop. So I got to figure out how to do it. So I need to check on it. I need to read. So I can figure out exactly how it goes, you know? That's what I got to do. So that's what I'm doing. So, damn. So that's what I'm in here doing. That's what I was in here doing before I started eating. You know? And I'm anxious to find out more. Yeah. Very, very anxious, you know? To learn more. Because I'm going to tell you, it's money on them shorts. And it's not only is it money on the shorts, it actually allows you to bring in followers, new subscribers from the shorts. If you do it the right way, you'll be, and it ain't like it's a channel built for that. It's just that if I happen to put that up there and you see a few of them up there, a couple, they broken down and they done right, you know? So where YouTube got systems, they check and they see stuff. So they'll check on you. I mean, they'll check it, they'll see it, so you got to do it right, So that's my thing, man. That's what I'm on right now. Because I'll be damned if I get back on the internet and I do the same thing over again. Evidently, I'm doing something wrong, right? Well, what I did it the first time I got demonetized. I thought I was fixing it. I was like, well, let me do this. I see other people, but I see what they be doing, and I ain't really did what they did. But I tried to change it up into my own formula. But Evidently, I did wrong, right? So now I got an opportunity to do it right and do it the right way. Put it up there, I can rock and roll on this internet. Because I don't have problems on this YouTube. You know, I may talk some shit about motherfuckers. They gotta get mad, but can't nobody really take me down. Only way I got took down, posting that shit the wrong way. Yeah, posting that stuff the wrong way, man. You know, not no more. See, life get better. You hear me? Life get better when you life get better when you pay attention and you do it the right way. You focus in on what needs to be done, right? Or what you doing. Or, you know, what I'm doing, or whoever. That's real. Boy, fish ain't no joke. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Whole time. You know what? Fuck that. Nigga, I ain't gonna sit up here like this. It's hot than a motherfucker in this bitch. I'm just steady sweating. That's how motherfuckers get sick. Mm-mm. That's why I'm already sick. Mother, I ain't gonna let her home play with me like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, I spent some money. Mm-hmm. I spent some money to make sure, that I ain't the one like that. But other than that, it is hot. Summer is here. I don't give a damn about that shit. Y'all talking about spring and shit. It's 100 degrees outside. Probably 90 something right now. Damn. Hot. So by it being hot, I was sweating. So you sweating out all the electrolytes. But when you sweat, it's salt. You sweating out salt, magnesium, sodium, potassium. Mm-hmm. You sweating it out. So you replenish, you hydrate, get the electrolytes in you, and then you sit here in the heat and just sweat some more. Well, if I'm sitting here rocking shows, I'm under this light, over here next to a damn candle. Well, it wasn't all about this food. You hear me? It was about them electrolytes. But I'm gonna eat it. But I ain't gonna eat it all right now. This ain't the starvation channel. I wasn't starving. I just need a little something to snack on. So that's what it is. Yep. That's what it is. Like I said, I'm suffering from heat deprivation. You remember? Heat deprivation, dehydration, not sun, heat. The sun hit me yesterday when I was out there. That's when I got hit up by the sun. But man, so no, we won't be doing this. Not this summer. Not on me. So I'm gonna be looking up. Matter of fact, I gotta go on. No. That's what I'll do. That's exactly what I'll do. I got an idea. I got a bright idea. I got a trick up my sleeve. You want to hear it? I'll let you hear it. Cash App, they give you this thing called Afterpay, right? So with Afterpay, it's linked to a lot of different stores. So you got, um, you got shit, Home Depot, you got uh, Nordstrom's, you got Dillard's, you got, all these different, you got Temu is on there. It's a lot of different places, stores and shit, shopping and shit, right? So it's like, they gave me a $600 credit limit. So I can go to any store, get anything, 600. So they say they fuck with Temu. They linked with Temu. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Temu. I'm gonna find me the best little air conditioner thing. It's gonna sit on the floor. But the little tube with the little plastic thing go in the window so they can suck the air in and turn it into air conditioning, right? So I'm gonna go to Temu. I'm gonna go through the app, the Cash App app. I'm gonna go to Temu. I'm gonna shop. I'm gonna type up air conditioners. I ain't talking about that one that hang out the window. It's about the one you sit right on that floor. They got them for a couple hundred. They got different kinds though. It's this and that, like whatever. So I'm just gonna find me a nice little, I'm gonna find me something, and I'm gonna push the button, and I'm gonna order it. They're gonna bring it to me. I'm gonna hook it up. But you know what I was thinking? Fuck it. I'm gonna open both of them things up. It's gonna be a plain window. All right. I'm gonna open both of those little. I got these little wooden things. They open the window, right? So I'm gonna open that up. Then I'm gonna have access to the window. Then I'm gonna put the tube and put the thing right there to the window, hook it up. And then it's like, well, how you gonna cover the window? So then I'm gonna put it like a black curtain over there or whatever. I'm gonna cover the whole window up. So you ain't gonna be able to really know. You ain't gonna be able to see shit. It's just gonna be, yeah. And then, when I leave or something like that, I'll probably unhook it or something like that. If I need to, move around or some shit. But for the most part, I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna put that in there. And then it's like, cause that covers that window, those wooden flap, they close the window so you can't really see the light out. Kind of covers the window, so that's that. So I'm gonna open that up. Then I'm gonna hook my air conditioner up. Then I'm gonna put a curtain, a little thing right there. I'm gonna cover it up. But anyway, y'all, I gotta boss up. I gotta get it right, or I ain't gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to get it at all. So y'all stay tuned. Like I said, I will be back with another one for this video. But right now, I need to tighten up a few loose ends. I gotta take a picture of my ID. I gotta send it to YouTube to clear up my other two channels because they monetize, and I gotta get. I'm working. I'm working on a lot of programs right now. In the middle of being dehydrated, suffering from heat deprivation, and all that other shit. So I'm going through the fundamentals. I'm drinking electrolytes, not liquor. Motherfucker ain't gonna kill me. I'm gonna sit up there have a heat stroke. Think I'm gonna have a heat stroke sitting up there, body half a body. Hell no, nigga dehydrated, full of that liquor, sitting in the motherfucking heat chamber. Niggas crazy. Niggas is crazy. Pocatello. Uh, how high? What do you mean how high? How high is what? It's about the air conditioner? It ain't high at all. The air conditioner sit on the floor. This little tube come out the back of it. It goes into the window to suck in air from outside and goes into this machine and it blows out cool to me. So ain't nothing high at all. Um, Whole raw fish, disgusting. Oh, I'm glad to know that. I'm glad you think it's disgusting. Did I mention? Did I mention GMO? Did I mention processed foods? Did I mention chicken nuggets? McDonald's is made with a bunch of slop and grounded up stuff. I think that's disgusting. You know what a McDonald's burger consists of? That's not 100% beef. So that shit in that burger is really disgusting. I don't know what they made that bread with, but it's something in it. That's not real bread, and that's disgusting. All of the poison that's out there that they feed you guys is disgusting. So God put the fish in the ocean. This is one of God's gifts to me, and it's pure, it's natural, and it's for real, right? It's not something a nigga didn't whipped up and he's got 100 different things in it. See, this is one thing. It came from one place, God, and that's it. See, man can't go. See, man can't whip me up and smash me up a bunch of shit, fry it and bake it, all that shit, and then give it to me and I eat it because he didn't put a lot of shit in it. See, so I find that to be very disgusting and sickening. And a lot of people that eat that shit, they get really sick. Fast food get people sick, diabetics and shit like that. Yeah, sugar high and all that shit, blood pressure up there, all that shit. So I find that to be very disgusting. All that fast food you eat, Taco Bell and shit, I know you eat that shit. So I find you and what you eat to be disgusting. Yes, I do. Did I mention that? Oh, that's all right. We can talk about shit that's disgusting a little bit later, right? Or did you want to just see what my response was going to be to you just telling me that? You know what I'm saying? You put that up there. You just wanted to see what my feedback was going to be, huh? I know. But I got a good clapback game. And when people come in like that, airheads, doing that type of stuff, I already know what you do. I know what you're about. I know what you got in you. And just by the way you come on this channel and represent yourself, it shows me you full of poison and sickness. You got it in you. And you suffering from it. And that's okay because you could change. You could change your diet. You could change your behavior and all that. You know? You ain't gotta be out there like that. You wanna get you something? You go get you some stuff. It's particular spots where you can get good stuff at. I know where to get real fruit. I know where to get watermelons with real seeds. I know where to get real fish from places, Chinese markets and stuff. Yeah, I know where to get original stuff. I cook it myself. I know what's in it. I know it's the animal, but I'm not gonna let you process up a bunch of slop and fry it up and tell me it's this when I know it's that, right? But you gonna gobble it up because that's what you've been eating. You've been eating. You've been eating that shit they put out there. See me, I don't do that. But sometimes I might have a little fast. I'll give me a little something sometimes. But the last time I bought something fast like that, it was a burger from Burger King. And I swear to God, I'm never, ever, ever buying nothing else out there on the streets like that again in my life. I'm not. I'll stop by a taco truck and give me some damn tacos or burrito or something before I step in there like that. Can't have that. Can I have some fish? Right. Well, there's only a little bit left because I ate. Yeah, I ate the most of them. I ate the most part of it. Yeah. You just missed it. Blood, can I come get a gram? See, this ain't the blood, can I get a gram of drugs channel. See, you don't get it. I don't have to do that type of stuff, to say I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's more than one way to skin a cat. You hear me? And I'm one of them. I'm one of them to sit here and tell you that I got tricks up my sleeve. But selling gram rocks and all that type of shit, selling crack and all those type of shit to make a living for it. Boy, I can't survive off that. I can't make a living off that. The Whopper is the only thing. Well, see, back in the days, that was the only thing I would eat too. I go get the Whopper. The Whopper had a good taste to it. Charbroil, you can the Whopper has always been a good thing. So I went and got this new shit. It was the Star Wars shit. I guess they got a new movie coming out or something, and a new thing, and a new meal. So they took the Whopper and made a Star Wars burger out the Whopper, right? So I picked the motherfucker because it was up there. It was like, yeah, it's a Whopper, but it's got some of this on it and some of that. And I said, oh, whatever. So they brought me the shit. And as soon as I bit into it, I was like, no, this don't taste original like back in, that real Whopper shit. And I ate it. And I was like, when I ate it, and then right after I ate it, I felt real different, kind of, nausea, kind of sick feeling, kind of fucked up. And I knew then it was poison. So I said, nah, no more. No more McDonald's, no more Taco Bell. And then when I was on my way to the east side, I'm driving through LA. I stopped down there, got me one of them Dorito tacos, ate two of them. I got in the truck, I got the roller. And that shit made me sick. I never ate Taco Bell since. Damn. But all that stuff is poison. You know that meat inside them Taco Bell tacos and burritos is some runny ass. I don't know what that shit is. It's not ground beef. That's not ground beef like that. That shit is. It's wet. It's loose, and it's not stiff. It's not. It's like a. I don't know what it is. I just don't know, and I can't eat it. I won't eat it. I mean, if I was hungry, just to survive, I mean, I guess I could. But as far as a daily regimen, for me, I can't do that. Stop. My bad. I was talking too much. You right. Oh hell no. You gotta go. Get toys. Right. Real burger. Get you a real burger. No, you ain't seen me. Check my channel out. Yeah, I ain't got that many videos, so it ain't like you gotta dig through some shit. But I got some videos on this channel where I got burgers in here about this big. I call them big boy burgers. I bought three or four patties on there, two or three breads, three or four cheeses, and all kind of tomatoes. And yeah, big boy shit. Now they made a couple of about this. They stand up tall, yeah. And I made them from scratch. I made them fresh. You hear me? Real burger, real cheese, real flavor, real seasoning. My game, yeah. And I'm cooking with 90. I'm cooking with 98% ground beef. I don't eat the 70-30 shit. I don't eat the 50-50. I don't eat the fat and poison mixed with the meat. No, I eat 100% ground round. You hear me? Can't poison me, man. You can't poison me. See, I learned how to dodge the bullet and dodge the killers. Did you know the two people that's involved, the people that's selling the poison, they're making money, and then they hooked up with the doctors that already know that what you was poisoned with. So when you come in like you sick from eating all that shit, then they hook you up and put some more shit on you, and then they make money off you sick. So they getting paid getting you sick, and then they get paid keeping you sick. Because the medicine they give you don't heal you; it just keep you coming and spend money. So you've been trapped. You've been tricked. You better pay attention to what's going on around you. Because once you get hit up in this shit, it's over. And some of this shit is irreversible. So it ain't like you're gonna get sick and get back well again. No, God gave you something. You can't be lazy either. I just talked about laziness. Laziness will lead you down a dark path. I'm not lazy. I got a long list. I got a history. Listen, not on this channel, on my other channel. My other channel is Real Life TV. Over there, I got a lot of, but I got it over here too. I think I moved it around. If you check my shorts out over here, you'll see I've been queuing, smoking. I've been smoking oxtail, smoking now smoked meats, smoked neck bones. Like I really smoke foods. Yeah, I really smoke foods. Um, all the top farmers in the world, the top medicine physicians in the world, top food chains in the world have a meeting every 2 years. What you think about prolonging life? Hell no. Right. What gonna help you? Prolong your life. Why would I prolong your life? Elon Musk, then they trying to get rid of y'all. He says too many people in the world population. So get rid of these niggas, man. Elon Musk don't eat Taco Bell, nigga. You think he gonna poison that nigga? He the richest nigga in the world. You think he gonna eat your shit? He don't eat poison. That motherfucker probably don't even eat. Ain't no telling. But me and you, somebody like us, we gonna eat. The world being overpopulated, like shopping scientists from finding out cancer, a cure to things like cancer. Right. Well, the cancer is gonna be there. It's just all about you beating the cancer, staying away from shit that's cancerous. Cancer could be a loudmouth bitch talking to you every day wrong, disrespecting you. And that can give you cancer. You didn't know that, did you? But yeah, motherfuckers talk about cigarettes and liquor and cancer causing things. They say the marijuana gets you cancer. You go to Cannabis Club, you buy some of that stuff, you see the cancer warning on there. This will cause you cancer. It's California. It's a cancer thing. But ain't nobody tripping off that too much. I smoke some herb, but I don't smoke herb no more. But I'm just saying. I mean, but that ain't the thing. That ain't the thing. They tell you about cigarette, drink, all this and that. But shit, a loud mouth. What you call that? What you call that type of motherfucker? It tell you in the Bible about that. It say you rather go sit on the roof. Say you rather go sit on a sleep in a corner, sleep in the bushes, nigga, than to be around a motherfucking call it some type of woman. I call it a loudmouth crazy bitch, wild motherfucker. That's what I call it. Yeah, but they got a word for it. But yeah, somebody like that, she can cause you cancer. So you gotta be careful because some people will, and they bullshit. They can make you sick. So you pick your people like you pick your food. You pick your poison. You hear me? That's what you do. Deciding to let Americans have guns on trains. Guns on trains travel through Chicago, then break down, and the trains are broken, and their guns are stolen. Oh no, those guns were put there. Those guns were put there on purpose. On the railroad tracks, yeah, they should do that shit in Richmond, California. They should do that shit in Richmond, California. They'll they'll hit North Richmond, and their train tracks run right concurrent on the side of the ghetto, across the tracks. Richmond, they call it cross the tracks. That's North Richmond. But crossing tracks, them same tracks is where they pull up with the guns on the trains and they leave it unlocked and let them niggas get it off. They've been killing each other for the last 100 and something years. And like, yeah, they would set them up. Then they promote the gang banging, dope fiend, gangster fake, gangster shit. And then they put the pistols and put that dope in it, give them a little bit of dope. They got to flood the hood with that dope. Because when they first put that dope down, they gave it to the Black Panthers and shit. They put the cocaine down, sent them hoes back high with that coke. And they set packs and shit down on the corner blocks. The shit was free. And all them military, all them uh, militia niggas, them Black Panther niggas, them powerful leader niggas, they hit that motherfucking pipe, smoked that crack. Shit, it ain't been no more Black Panthers. And that's how they got rid of them. They put that dope in there on their ass and they hit it. Once they smoked it, you ain't seen no more Black Panthers. Shit. Them niggas be on TV clout chasing and shit. Nigga, I'm talking about them Black Panthers out of Oakland, California, original niggas. Huey P. Newton and them niggas. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Cancerous, but not the actual leaf marijuana. Well, like I say, they say a lot of stuff is like that, and you shouldn't be messing with it because a lot of stuff is, like I said, they got hybrid shit in there, and that's, you don't know. But I don't think weed never caused people cancer, but it could, it could. But they're not gonna tell you that at Taco Bell. They're not gonna tell you that at Burger King and McDonald's. When you buy that cancerous slop, they whip up and give it to you, fried up, do it all kind of ways. They don't tell you, hey, there's some cancerous shit in these nuggets because you ain't gonna buy them fucking nuggets. You would never eat there again. They'll go out of business. So they'll never tell you this food in here causes cancer, y'all. They just tell you finger licking good and all of those shit. Then they tell you 100 million served, 200 billion served. And yeah, they kick that shit to you. But them the mega corporations, they'll never tell you that shit'll kill you. Why you think uh, when COVID hit, um, they had some shit called essential workers, and I was one of them. So what we do as essential workers, we will go out and pick up orders. See this food I got? This is from a mom and pops. This is a real restaurant. When COVID hit, they shut all the original food down. You couldn't go and get your Indian dishes and your cuisine from places, family owned. Yeah, you couldn't. They all that was out of. We can't go there. So I was picking up orders only from McDonald's, Jack in the Box, Burger King, Taco Bell. When COVID was open, those are only restaurants you can open and get food from. Why? Because it's owned by the people. It's owned by the people, and it's poison, and they not gonna stop. But they gonna stop all the other restaurants and say, "Oh, it's a hazard, you know, COVID and shit." But McDonald's booming like a motherfucker ain't never stopped. So I pull up to the drive-through. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, I'm here to pick up order for it. Okay, come around there. McDonald's boomed all year round. McDonald's boomed all through the COVID. Taco Bell boomed, Burger King boomed. All those poisonous places boomed through COVID. That's how I know it's ran by the devil. So y'all pay attention, man, to what I'm talking about. Angela Davis, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, Jay, we talking about a lot of things, man. The original Rainbow Coalition was formed by Fred Hampton. Well, that's what they was. Well, I remember Fred Hampton, but I don't know exactly what. Well, if they formed it, then they formed it. You know, they took that powder and formed it into a crack rock and smoked it. So I don't know. They should have been. They should have been aware concerning Satan and his devices and that bitch, because that bitch is the one turning niggas out. That's how a lot of these niggas got on that crack and that heroin and that meth. They sat there with a bitch that was high. They was probably selling dope, tricking. You know, I wouldn't call it tricking. They call it hot dogging. Yeah, when you got crack and coke and crank and shit, heroin and shit, and the bitch like she, you know what I'm saying? So if she want to get that, then you just give her, you know, a little shit, and she get, you know, she can get high, you know, do that. But you already serving, it's already in your hands. Then you with a bitch and she look kind of cool, but she high as a kite. So now, shit, you fuck with her. Now she lit. Now she tell you go and hit that. You know, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing you gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bitch might blow some smoke on you. Yeah, they do all kind of tricky shit. Now next thing you know, you walking around with a pipe in your mouth, fucking with that bitch, that dope fiend. That bitch is introduce you, not just a woman in period in general, a dope fiend bitch. I'm talking about a pipe smoking bitch, crack smoking, needle popping, pill popping, anything. She gonna give that. See, so when that cocaine hit, they gave it to the bitch. I take that back to the hood, bitch. So the bitch came back and she was giving the niggas the cocaine. That's how they took the niggas down. Yeah, better watch them. You know Taco Bell's like 23% meat. No, it ain't even that. That ain't that, bro. I ain't never seen ground beef look like that shit in Taco Bell, bro. Come on, be for real. It don't even taste like it. Don't you feel sick after you eat that shit? But you niggas be rigged up on so much GMO, it's like it's kind of hard to taste the difference. See, I ain't no 100% fast food little uh bullshit ass. I don't eat that shit like that every day. Like, nah. So now you can't even you don't even know you sick. You know you sick, but you can't even tell why you don't even know how you got sick. Because it's supposed to be so good. Nothing's good. You got this, it's a spirit in that shit. And you got to know what that is, you know? You got to know what that is. Adam and Eve, right. Um, Trying to make it seem like you missing out on 4 million souls. Well, no, no, it's not. They say okay, over 80 billion sold or over 100 billion sold, whatever the number is today. They're saying we got credibility, we got good food, we can serve 100 billion people. No, you poison 100 million people, 100 billion people, or whatever the number is. 80 billion, uh, the 80 billion. So you poison 80 billion niggas, and you continuously poison them as they keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. I know a lot of people fucked up right now fucking with that poison, but you can't tell them nothing. They're not gonna listen to you. They're not gonna listen. It don't anger me, man. It angers me that you think you cute and you don't listen. Cause ain't nothing like a motherfucker who think he cute and he's smart, but he dumb. Ain't nothing worse than a dumb motherfucker, you know. But I sit there and look at a motherfucker doing that, and for whatever reason that may be, it's bad. It's real bad. So that's not saying you missing out. It's saying we got good stuff and we in business, we've been serving niggas, but it's so sweet, it's under the radar to where you can't detect it, On a good day, you really hungry a little bit, you go in and get a little cheese. They got sugar and shit in the fries. So they do sugar in the buns and stuff. So they know what they're doing. They got chemicals and preservatives and stuff in that stuff to get you addicted. It's addictive properties in that food. And it's poison in there. Cancer causing stuff. All right. So that's what it's about. So they didn't poison a bunch of people. And they continue to poison people now. I'm watching people get poisoned every day. Every time they fuck with that shit. And they think it's cute. Or they think it's something. And it's like, do you know anything? And I hate to try to tell people stuff because a motherfucker look at me like, man, this nigga, he trying to, like, no, I'm not trying to do shit. Matter of fact, fuck it. Do what the fuck you do, nigga. Do what you do, nigga. And guess what? You think you're smarter than me? You think you trusting motherfucking people out there in the world, and you think you gonna be able to do that? You a goddamn clown. But you know you can't tell motherfucking nothing. And then people know that that ain't right. They don't give a fuck. That's how I think. I'm thinking they don't give a fuck. So if they don't give a fuck, why should I give a fuck, right? So you tell me you like it. If you like it, I love it, right? Yeah. Because the battle ain't with me. The battles that let you go through what you need to go through to see what you need to see in life. It's not to make. I'm not gonna feel better by seeing that you feel better or you can come up out of it. So I can feel. I don't feel shit. I just feel like you should know better by doing certain shit, and you should know better by poisoning motherfuckers and giving them poison. I feel like you should know that. But if you don't know that, then go on, fuck it. Cause I'm not gonna battle with you. I'm gonna let you go on down. One thing about it, you ain't gonna poison me. You're not gonna feed me shit. I ain't fucking with it. I don't want it. And you damn sure ain't gonna give me no shit from out there. Motherfucking real motherfucking heathen with real poison. Don't even ask me. You want some of this? No, I don't want it. Now what I was eating them little sausage egg McMuffins. Yeah, I would get them from McDonald's, but I just stopped eating pork 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm not even eating no more of that shit. And I used to like the little sausage egg McMuffin, because it had a little taste to it. But uh, now I ain't fucking with it. But it's more to the story. It's more to all that stuff. There's more to that stuff. That Taco Bell stuff is dangerous though. That's some dangerous shit. Yeah, even that shit you know God created Adam. A year before even then comes around telling the Adam to bite the apple. Right, the bitch. Don't do that. She hooked up with the snake, the devil. She come back. That's why I say, man. Yeah. I'm always like, oh yeah, the bitch is cool. Yeah, some of them is cool. Some of them worse than Eve. What does Eve stand for? Eve is short for evil, nigga. Evil bitch. Hell yeah, nigga. So nah, I ain't gonna be doing it, y'all. No, I ain't gonna be trusting. I ain't gonna be doing shit. I ain't gonna be doing a damn thing. Programming times 5 is what I'm gonna be doing. Programming times 5, man. Keeping my eyes, and keeping my eyes on the prize. Yeah, I'm just gonna be keeping my eyes on the prize, and stuff like that. But yeah, like I say, it's kind of hot in here. I gotta get it popping. I gotta finish up what I need to do. I gotta get on these computers. I gotta activate. I gotta show my credentials to these people on this internet. I got channels. I got shows. I got a lot of stuff. Yeah, I just gotta tighten up a few loose ends. But I've been doing stuff on this internet, man. So y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all, because we know we'll kick it. But like I said, this is my food channel. But we be kicking game about deep shit on my other channel. So I got a channel called Soulful Tarot. Soulful Tarot Readings. Type that up. It's all one word. Soulful Tarot Readings. So you type that up. That's my tarot card channel. That's my spiritual channel. Then I got a big channel. It's called Real Life TV. I got about 32,000 over there. So I kick game like this real hard, real tough. So if you want to fuck with me, follow them channels. And if you can't follow them or you don't remember, you ain't got no pen, stay down on this one till you come up. Yeah. I mean, before Eve. Yeah, I know what you meant. Everybody has to experience some type of hardships. It's God's will, yeah. And you can't get in their way. And if it costs them their life, then fuck it. So I don't eat no more. You was ducking Fig Fave for years now. Fig didn't want to squab. Fig wasn't ever talking about squabbing. When Fig got to talking about some shit, Fig got to talking about some family and shit. Calling me, asking me what my family was and was they inside the house and all this old shit and all this and that. I said, man, what the fuck is you talking about? I saw this motherfucker crazy. I said, man, this motherfucker went crazy. But he wasn't tripping. I think he was just what he was doing. He was over there with them other dudes, and they was giving out people's information. And they called themselves doing all this type of stuff. So when they did, well, it wasn't that. I had filed some YouTube claims, and they had my address on there when I did the YouTube copyright shit. When the niggas was playing on my channels, so they had my info. They had my address, well, my old address, really, and my name and all that shit. So once they gave him, you know, one of them niggas gave him the information, the address, like, hey, this is stuff right here. If you want to do something, you no. Now, nigga, bring your bitch ass to come do it for the nigga. Since you did call him for the nigga like that. You feel me? So yeah, the nigga called and he asked me about my family. And then when he asked me about my family, that's when I took it serious with him. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking the nigga was square business, life and death. So I got ready for whatever that may be. Cause I wasn't feeling none of that shit. I wasn't feeling him or them other niggas who was playing with that type of shit, with that type of time. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't he wasn't tripping like that. And he didn't want to do no scratching. And he didn't say he wanted to do no scratching. You know, he's just talking, just fucking around, playing games and shit on the phones and shit, asking stupid ass questions. But I know one thing. I know killers don't talk. So if you got some information, which I know you got it, because these whole ass niggas got it. So if you got the information, uh, if you a killer nigga, you're not gonna call me and ask me where my family at. You gonna get down with what you got. Take the information, come on with it. Find out where my family at. Pull up. That's what killers do. So when a nigga come calling me, acting like I already know now, you just talking. But just because you playing like that, I wanna make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you is, you know what I'm saying, and if I got any, you know, I wanna make sure I'm, you know. But no, man, we ain't wanna do nothing. He didn't wanna do nothing like that, you know. And we wasn't ducking no fade. Wasn't nobody ducking no fade. Nobody doing none of that shit. Motherfuckers talking shit on the internet. That's what I was doing. Talking shit on the internet. That's what he was doing. Talking shit on the internet. He was doing the same thing I was doing. And we was in it together. Sure was. Cause shit, he was doing, he was on his internet doing what the hell he wanted to do on his internet. He working with a lot of shit. And I was on this motherfucker campaign doing what I wanted to do on the internet. So, you know, two motherfuckers. So, but no, me and Fid cool, man. Yeah, I went over there today. Holly, hey, what's up, man? Nigga said, what's up, sir? Then threw him off. He's like, man, this nigga pull up. I guess he thought I was tripping, but I wasn't. But I knew he was about to do a video. And I knew what he was going to be. I didn't know what he was going to do, but I seen the title, so I pretty much had an idea, okay, is that what you really going to do? And, you know, he came in, kicked a little game, moved around and did some shit, and then he got the fuck on. He didn't even do what he intentionally came to do. Maybe because he, you know, understood that that wasn't something that he really wanted to do. Because deep down inside, you know what I'm saying, people be wanting to do some shit, especially when you got a nigga where you want them. Because I got a lot of niggas where I want them on the internet right now. Niggas been fuck with me wrong, play with me. I see a lot of niggas in some shit that's wrong, you know. But that's the price of playing. So JT is really doing the same shit I'm doing right now. And I try to be cool because I got, you know, kind of cool. You know, I'm kind of cool. I'm trying to be cool and shit. But you know, a lot of motherfuckers popping their motherfucking lips and shit. So you know, I smash on them still to this day. Same thing JT do because it's other motherfuckers still out there talking. You know, when a nigga do decide to get on, oh, well, I want to say this, I want to do this and that, and all this shit. I be telling motherfucker, no, nigga, you wrong, nigga. I smash on my own niggas if they wrong. Yeah, nigga. Ain't nan nigga that powerful to me. Ain't no bitch that powerful. I'm smashing on anything in the world wrong. I smash on my mama, nigga, if I had to. My daddy, nigga, anything, nigga, around me wrong. Ain't nobody say. Ain't nobody say. You know what I'm saying? When you wrong. Yeah, JT don't want to hurt nobody. Nah, man, he trying to help. He trying to, yeah, I mean, he doing what he doing. He ain't doing that shit, man. Yet, you know, motherfuckers was young. Motherfuckers out there a little bit, but you know, what nothing. You fine, real life. Nah, you fine. You see, right. He's solid. He not angry though. Oh, he's solid when he not angry. Yeah, yeah. Well, if he get angry, well, he don't really get angry that much. He'll just turn up a little bit. You know, he talks some shit, turn up a little bit. You know, but he's a roaster. He's got a certain type of way that he roasts and he does his thing. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to do his he knows how to do his thing, man. On this motherfucker, man. He talks some shit. You know, he do what he do, but you know, there's certain things I don't want him to get, you know what I'm saying, the repercussions from something. Because right now, this shit deep right now. And I'll be telling nigga, I'm talking to people and shit like that. And, you know, like I said, I was talking to Cuz Cuddy, and I said something on my video or whatever. And he went back and he got on his channel and he got to saying all a bunch of bullshit. And I was like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Like, don't you understand, motherfucker? Turn up on him. I turned up on him. And he ain't been back since. That was 4 days ago. And that's my boy. Well, it ain't really my boy, that's JT boy. I met him through JT. I never knew him. But then over time he became, my internet partner, motherfucker cool, he a little younger than me, but I wasn't doing that to be, disrespectful or to try to, I was doing it, but he don't understand. He don't understand, and in his position right now, he probably really can't understand. So he probably took that the wrong way or felt something because he was already talking crazy. But he's in his position. He's in a position right now. The position's kind of fucked up. So uh, when he got ready to come on there, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get on there and do this." But I just came through. I was just like, "What's up?" That's all I said was like, "What's up?" I didn't say nothing else. For he was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" And I didn't type nothing else because, like, but nigga, if I had to say something to you, I just call you. I'm not gonna get on there typing to you. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'll hit you up and be like, "Yeah, bro, whatever." If I really want to fuck with you, like, talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But I was saying what's up because I was just over there. I was like, "What's up?" My channel, I think he got me blocked on real life shit. And but I got multiple channels, so I just went in and hollered at him on my other channel. But he know what that channel is. He know my channels. He know all my channels. But he changed his direction. Well, he came on when he seen me. He was like, "Yeah, okay." Then he talked about some things, and then he brought up his main topic or what his title was about, and then he was shedding a little light on that. And then his video the sound went out. He was talking, and you couldn't hear him. And people was like, "Hey, you ain't got no sound. Hey, come on, come on." I don't know if he hit the button or I don't know if he had a phone call because sometimes when people call your phone, it'll do that or whatever. Or you can hit that button on accident and it'll. But whatever it was, he was talking, you couldn't hear him, and then he was like, "I'll be back." Yeah, he's like, but you couldn't hear him. He was just saying like, "I'll be back," and then he wiggled and he didn't come back, but he'll be back. But when he come back, he'll try to put all together because what he's saying is real. What JT saying is truthful about the way people do shit. And I see now, because I was one of them that was doing it. And if anybody paid the price, I think I did. And I used to do niggas horrible on this internet. And I still do to this day. But it's not because of the reasons. Because when I was fucking with him, it was like I was really, you know what I'm saying, on the internet, I was really fucking with him. But then he'll say some, little shit or whatever. But I don't know. But I kept the shit going. I was really with the shit more. You know what I'm saying? But I suffered more. I paid the price more. I lost more than any of these niggas. That's why I'm a witness. That's why I tried to talk to Cuddy. He got mad. Give a fuck about no mad nigga. JT know the outcome of this shit. So I just said, "What's up, G?" Because now he has to think about his own things. Because I've been making videos and I've been saying what he's saying is real. I got witnesses. I got motherfuckers that's out there living like that due to fucking around on the internet, running their motherfucking mouth, bothering people. See, it's a price to pay for that shit. And he been saying that. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? But he been saying that. He was saying that. Boy, that boy was saying that back in 2019, 2018. Man, woe to the slander. And the motherfucker said, "Nigga, ain't no woe on me, nigga. I got a whole bunch of dough on me." That was in 2019, but when 2025 and 2024 hit, it was a new ball game. And he was able to see a lot of shit shift. Yeah, a lot of shit has shifted after that. And it shifted for the worse. It didn't shift for the better. You hear me? So I'm a witness to bullshit. And I know, this shit ain't right. So I've shut it down. I had been shut it down. Kind of like I wasn't talking about him and nothing like that. I just never had a chance to really talk to him and nothing, or never, try to make shit make sense. And I ended up talking to him and shit. And I told him, what I'm saying, my bad and shit. I apologize for the shit. I kind of understood I was kind of out of bounds. As I sat back and took a look at the shit I was doing and shit. Because a lot of times when I was doing it at first, I was really lit. I was really loaded. I was really loaded. Didn't give a fuck. I was really manic. But I had a reason to be like that with that nigga because the nigga did some shit. He triggered me because he did some shit. Then he said some shit. And then he was tripping. But then I realized that he just got tagged up. So he ain't in his right state. And then he high. So, you know what I'm saying? For me to do that to him, that was wrong. Double time on my behalf. And I had to realize that. So that's why I apologize to him for being, and I've been shot up before too. But not no shit like he got shot. He got shot with some big shit. I got shot with some pistols. He got shot with some machine guns. So it don't matter what you get shot with. You shot with a 22. If you just life and death and you can barely making it in and out, and it's real, you know. But as I thought about it, you know, like I told him, I said, now I thought about the shit, and I know that wasn't, you know, and then I should have been a big motherfucker. Like, you know, I shouldn't even really, you know, with that shit like that. But shit like that is janky though, you know. So people took it upon themselves to get on this internet and try to reenact this shit or reiterate this game, and then they, oh, he doing this to them, he tripping on this bitch ass nigga. Nah, nigga, the nigga spent some money. He didn't get his money back, or he didn't get what he was, whatever the fuck. So me and Cuz Cuddy telling the nigga, well, me and Cuz Cuddy like, fuck it. Cuz Cuddy doing his thing, he talking shit. This nigga like, man, I ain't here to talk shit, bro. He said, I just want my money back, or I just want my stuff, or whatever he was saying. He didn't want to do the YouTube. That nigga like, man, I ain't with none of this bullshit. He was like, man, I just want to get, you know, my shit or whatever. And then then the nigga was like, oh, what's up with this nigga? Who he think he is? Oh, he got the hair and all this shit. Oh, this nigga, man, I could talk about him. And I'm like, nigga, how you gonna turn on me? I'm rooting for you to get your money, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it became something, right? So niggas on the internet like, nah, this nigga smashing. He's doing it to this nigga, then he smashing on dude, cause dude trying to get his cheese, but then he going against me cause I'm telling him, nigga, you a sucker, nigga. For even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for even coming up short. Cause real niggas gonna do real things the right way, the real way. We ain't gonna play from a we ain't gonna play we ain't playing from an angle or nothing like that. Like we gonna play for real. We gonna, yeah, we stomp down when we play with it, especially about them thousands, you know? So nigga says to me, I was like, nigga, you a sucker, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Smashed on him, his mama, his kids, made him go get some. And then nigga came back with a box of half a box of bullets. And nigga, South Carolina, I'm driving to saying, nigga, pull up on me, nigga, we can fight the scratches. Nah, nigga, why would I pull up to your house? Like, nigga, you must think I'm really dumb. So, you know, other niggas seen that, like, man, this nigga out here just going off of motherfuckers challenging shit, talking about niggas. So it was like, they felt like shit, nigga, I can get a piece of the pie. You know, I can get in and smash on this nigga. So then I had a whole entourage and a group of niggas coming at me on this motherfucking internet. So then I found myself going against everything on this motherfucker that was going against me. You know what I'm saying? So it came like a, yeah, it became a big thing, man. 4-5, what's going on? I see you. Mac Deuce, what up, man? When your pockets fat, when your pockets get hit, that's when you really lose on this internet. Nah, yeah, nah, that wasn't when I said I was monetized. I think when I talked to JT and apologized to him and shit like that. I got hit after I got hit for fucking with the shorts and being on this motherfucker wild in the motherfucker, but that ain't it. That ain't when your pockets. No, when your pockets get hit, when you really lose on the internet. No, when you really lose on this internet, nigga, is when you really lose everything. Fuck your pockets, nigga. We gonna snatch your pockets off and everything else you got, nigga. That's what I lost. I'm a witness to my own shit, and he is too to his own shit, cause he was doing the same motherfucking thing, and then he got hit. So then he started putting real shit down. I understand that, and you understand it too. Yeah, yeah. JT left Messi Marv at the studio, and that Yo, see, that was back in the days. They was in Frisco. Yeah, that was a whole nother realm. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know him then. I knew him through the music scene. We from the Bay Area. We all up here, so you know, I knew him like through the industry shit. You know, I was young. I used to listen to his shit. Yeah, I used to buy his goddamn discs, CDs, tapes, and all that shit. You know, yeah, yeah. But yeah. Fucking around on this bitch, doing shit. It'll get you in the bad. It'll get you. It'll get you in a bad thing. It'll get you in a bad thing. But you gotta remember, I apologize for the shit. He said, I accept your apology. It's cool. It's okay. And I ain't fuck with him again like that. You know, I bring him up, but I bring him up in the light of something real. You know, like for real. You know, but never none of that shit. You know, with nobody really on this internet. We were really with nobody. You know, so I see niggas doing a little slick ass shit and saying a little slick shit, still fucked off, still out there fucked off. So did I get to smashing on niggas? Then there's some niggas that really transgressed on me. You got my money. You played poor. You sleeping in the trunk. You played homeless. I sent you $20, nigga. You went and bought weed with my money. You said you needed coffee and breakfast. You went and bought weed, took your shirt off, stood outside, did your video, giggling, laughing like you pimped on me. Told you, bitch ass nigga, give my 20 back, nigga. You disrespected me, nigga. You ran to them niggas' channels, turned up on me, nigga. I just sent you dubs, so you disrespected me, G. So certain niggas, I ain't let up off these niggas' ass. Cause I ain't doing nothing to I ain't do nothing to them. I actually helped these people and ain't did nothing to them. These niggas turned on me and then went with some motherfuckers and then try to act like they gonna talk about me over there and all that shit. At that time, the nigga didn't have nowhere to live. He was living in his car. I'm like, man, what's wrong with this motherfucker, man? And then he continued on, later on, he continued, say a little shit. And then, recently, I see niggas, I hear niggas talking, and I hear niggas sneak dissing on my shit. What I got up my back dropping, how I'm rocking show, like, I'm like, oh, they ain't doing this nigga. Like, nigga, you focus on what I'm talking about, nigga. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. So I just treat niggas, I talk about a nigga. I show a motherfucker a little bit of love. I don't do all that. I do a video and I might mention a nigga in a bad way, in a bad light. But that's on me, nigga. Give me my $20 back, bitch ass nigga. And I won't fuck with. Give my $20 back and don't never say nothing else about me, bitch ass nigga. And I'll never do that to you again. But long as you down there mentioning my game and you got my money, bitch, I'm gonna smash on you, nigga. I don't give a fuck who with you, nigga. That's how I'm coming on this internet. And any other of these motherfuckers on this internet get to run in their motherfucking mouth. I turn up on them. And then what? Because it's different now. I'm square business right now, so I'm fucking with money, business, everything. Powerful shit. Channels, everything money, nigga. Powerful, nigga. And I don't bother people. See, I'm keeping these bitch ass niggas off my trail. You hear me? Yeah. I'm keeping bitch ass nigga off my trail. See? So this shit serious though. But for you niggas that's out there just doing that type of shit, that shit janky. That shit janky. It's janky. No, it is though. And I hope people understand that, It's janky, man. It is. I'm a witness. Nigga have to, shit, man. You might fall, get back up. You might lose a lot of shit. You might have it all going on. Nigga pulling off from cars and money and all that shit. But a nigga didn't already step wrong in this game. So a motherfucker just might have some janky shit on him, trailing him. And it be like that, So when I see people doing stuff now, I be like, nah, that ain't it. Even though they think they doing the most exciting thing, but at the end of the day, it's like, no, bro, behind the scenes, behind all that, you're gonna get hit in a certain way that you won't know. You might be trying to get something or go and try to make something shake, and like that nigga said, all that shit backfire, shut down, and fail on niggas. Your whole endeavor, your whole empire and compound will get fucked off. And I sat here for a long time thinking, I was like, man, that nigga ain't lying. After because you got to be honest with yourself. If you gonna lie to you, motherfucker, ain't no sense of talking to me. If you gonna lie to yourself, you can't be honest with yourself. You can't be honest with nobody, right? So I had to sit here and do the arithmetic and understand, like, yeah, man, yeah, that's real. As far as like that. Now, as far as being a content creator, touching bases on topics, situations, people. Lil Boosie just hit a nigga in the head with a goddamn hookah, with a hookah bottle, with a glass motherfucking metal glass metal hookah thing, and bust him across his head. Well, some nigga just got out the feds or whatever, criminal nigga or whatever, but he's a security guard. He's there. They saying he's aggravated assault. He's facing 15 years. because he's in the fucking ghetto in Texas in some fucking hookah lounge. When you belong in Hollywood and Beverly Hills, you don't belong with trash. But see, Boosie think he a gangster still. He want the gangster. He want to be, yeah, this nigga shit. You ain't killed no heathens, nigga. So I smash on niggas like that, but not like that. As far as like smashing on him, because he wrong, but he gonna pay for what he trying to put up there to tell the youth like this is what I'm. You know what I'm saying? But all the time it's bad. You know. But it's a hot topic, so I could talk about Lil Boosie situation. Well, what happened at the club? Well, I don't know. Well, Boosie, they said he hit him with a nigga. Well, this what happened. Well, you know, I do a little investigation. Rock a show on that situation. You know, not that I don't have to talk about him and nothing. I can talk about the facts. The facts is you bust a nigga in the head with a motherfucking big ass motherfucking vape glass bottle. Deadly weapon, aggravated assault, 15 years, nigga, and you on parole, you on probation, federal parole. So that's some content. So when I talk about it, I don't talk about Boosie. I just talk about the fact, the situation that took place, right? And that's cool. You know, you could do that. You could shed light on stuff. But to internally do shit like that to people and start doing shit is bad. To me, it is. I mean, the way I was doing what I did, I think it was bad. But you know, people do other shit. But people be doing shit too, just as bad as I was doing shit. People be out of bounds, you know, with all of those other shit. Here goes his address. Here goes his mama. Here goes this and that, bitch. And you curse the worst just for that, and ain't been able to shake back. So everybody got to take a look at themselves. Everybody got to take a look at the shit that they do and really ask themselves, is that really that? Yeah. Like I said, I rock shows, you know? Yeah, I rock shows. So I don't have to touch bases on niggas and nothing like that. I ain't gotta talk about nobody. I see a nigga show me a little bit of love, because I got the videos. Yeah, I got the video of what we did me all kind of ways recently. And I'm sitting here listening, what's wrong with this motherfucker? Oh, this motherfucker think I'm stupid. With the rest of these motherfuckers. Let me turn up on him. Yeah, let me turn up on him. So I turn up on him, not me on this motherfucker turning up on niggas. Nah, me turning up my volume, nigga, making shit shake and crack off, getting shit popping the way I need to get it popping from everything, all my channels, all my endeavors, all my jobs, all my businesses, everything that takes me back to the top. See, I'm a different representation right now. Yeah, I'm a different representation right now. I ain't the same representation from then, but I still got it. It ain't like I'm a hoe and you could just say and do what you want, nigga, and I can't make an ass out you because I can. If you want to be in that light, I could put you there. If you want to bother me on this internet, take your loss, take your hit, and take your ass home and just mind your business. Don't mention my shit. Don't bother me like that. Cause I will, you know, show you a little bit of love. If that's what you want. Well, I ain't got no quarrels with it. Cause you can't tell me what to do. Cause I'm gonna be on this internet taking a look at hell everybody. And it ain't nothing. It's public. It's a public show. All you gotta do is scroll. You go tap in. If I'm live and I hit the live, if I shut the live off and you scroll up, if you do that, swipe up, it's gonna go down to whoever's next, whoever down in that live. It might be somebody you know. It might be somebody you've seen before. So it's all there. So everybody live and everybody doing what they doing. But yeah, I'll be scrolling. I see shit, and then I sit there and motherfucker be talking about me. And I'll be like, God damn. This motherfucker crazy. But I know, people do what they do, but it's like, no, we're not doing that, bro. We're not gonna even do it. And you can't afford to do it. You don't even have you don't have a dog in the fight, you know? So that's what I'm saying. You may have a reason that you think, but at the end of the day, how much good luck did you get from that? How much money did you receive besides what you went out and got pimped on for? What came to you? What's coming to you? What have you achieved? What did you accomplish? Were you blessed anytime in between this stuff? You gotta ask yourself this stuff. See, I've been apologizing to him months ago, a year ago, or something. I don't know how long ago. How long ago was that last video when me and that nigga and that bitch was in there on that live? That you go back then, that from way back then to now. But now I'm bossing back up again, and I ain't got that type of energy on me, and I ain't doing that type of shit with people.
But I will rock shows. And all my shows really consist of what I'm doing. But I do got some channels where I gotta shed light on situations out here in the world today. So I'm be touch I touch bases on the war in Iran, the Strait of Hormuz, those ships, that barricade. I'm on some big shit, bro. I ain't talking to no dope fiend sucker that's on the street. See? That ain't my content, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no trash, nigga. I rock shows. And I make hits about real shit. Hit the white boy in the neck, blah, blew his shit up. Put him up there. We doing 2, 3, 4, 500. When nobody talk about the white boy, I got him. That's my lane. That's my shit. Nigga shit ain't nothing to me. Niggas know what I'm known for. The shit I do and talk about, you can't pay these niggas to talk about. They'll hold nuts against the shit I go against. See, they know what I'm here for. They know who I am. Like I say, don't get in my way. You can't protect no heathen. And you can't protect these niggas. Because if the nigga cross game, if a motherfucking heathen get wrong or he get hit, I'm on that. They skint that boy ear. Well, he say he skint his ear. Wow, he got the badge. Whoa, he leaking. Got his hand. Oh, he bleeding. CIA. Oh shit, get down. Oh, they busting. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, get him in there. Throw him in the car. Yeah, get deep. Assassination attempt. I rocked that show. I did about 50-something thousand. I deleted that video off my main channel. I deleted it on accident. That's the sad part, but that's what I do. That's what I'm known for. I'm a big YouTuber. Very rare do I get on this motherfucker and have to talk about a little bitty motherfucker. Trash. And highlight him as if he's so big or so much a part of this world when it's not. It's just I took the time out of my day and my channel to show you a little bit of love, put you up there and work with you a little bit. But you're not my mission. You're not my goal. You're not my target. You get the fuck out of my way. Cause I get the feeling like you niggas hold nuts for the heathen, then I smash on you harder. Cause it's like you accompanying the enemy. So nigga, yeah, this shit get deep. I don't have to explain shit. Me and all my people know what I rock. My people know what I do. And they know what I'm against. They know what I'm about. They know what they know what it is. So I don't have to explain shit like, well, the reason now you know what's up, nigga. You know who I am. You know what I represent. I represent the slaves. Yeah, nigga. I don't represent the heathen. I don't represent dope fiends, gangbangers, none of that shit. Trash, none of that shit. I don't represent none of that shit. Nigga, I represent the slaves, nigga. They know that. This is a fact. They already know this stuff. You don't have to tell them. So since you know who I am, you know what I'm about, I'm with the shit on this program. I'm programming on another thing. So why would you try to do this? And doing that, you going against your own people. And then you trying to exhibit to me that you against your own people. You will burn me and blow me down before you fuck off the enemy. So I know a motherfucker ain't no good. See how I go? But I don't have to tell nobody this stuff. It's self-explanatory. Everybody know this stuff. See? So that's the thing, man. That's the difference. And Quinn was trolling when JT was in Africa. Right. Well, no, they was they hooked up. See, man, them long time friends, man. Them people together. They like cuz, they like brothers and shit. Family members. That's what they like. Whether they got the same mama or not, they just come up as kids together, So it ain't that serious. But whoever stole that goddamn shit out of that place, they was wrong. Stealing that boy shit. He trying to make hits and try to help other people make hits. Shit. But you know how niggas do. Everybody think they tough. And you set up niggas and, cutthroat ass niggas, man. When you look on the streets today, you see heroin in the nigga hands, fat, nigga feet fat. That's the heroin, nigga. When your feet and your ankles and shit get fat, your hands blow up and get puffy. You see a motherfucker with fat fingers, that's a heroin. You see a motherfucker out there walking around in rags, dirty, looking fucked off, that's that crack, cocaine. And that fentanyl and whatever else they mix with it, with a little bit of meth. That's what that is, right? So it don't pay. It don't pay to be no bull. It don't pay to be no bullshit nigga. It don't pay to think you like. They don't. Nah. Now he vulnerable. He suffering from mental illness. I seen the video. He was jumping. Shit. But that motherfucker. I said, damn. Fuck me up. It's out there. It's on TikTok. All you gotta do is type it up. Yeah, Messy Mar, that motherfucker twitching and fighting the shadows and jumping and I said, damn, it's on him. So you know, you gotta be smart, man. And these niggas campaign hard with the nigga killer shit. It's all about that's been like that since they was children. Kill the nigga, project here, uptown, downtown, around the corner, smack something, kill something, burn something, yeah, nigga, do this, pop you niggas, steal your shit, nigga, take your shit, give it to my niggas, we gonna make a hit with your shit, yeah, nah. So at the end of the day, this is the outcome of being fucked up, you know? But it didn't start off like that. It started off with a lot of power. It started off with a lot of uh, success, you know? But you gotta understand what all this shit means. You gotta understand what all this shit do. And you gotta make it to see, you know, that age, and you don't want to be a victim to your own shit, you know. But if you look around, you'll see. You look around, you'll see. Quinn was wrong. Well, yeah, see, Quinn's saying he don't know. Oh, you know what happened, man. But then he high, he talking. And I don't trust niggas. Like if you niggas robbers, jack boys, or if you stole something, if you own dope or whatever, you know, little shit like that. It, you know, and it's like whatever, man. But it is fucked up because it's partners. But then it'll teach you something. Your closest people will get you, right? But you gotta keep your eyes on niggas. That's what you gotta do. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. You hear me? You be all right when you out there on the streets. He on live outside, stand up eating peon. Right, yeah, he down there, man. He over there. Boy, he doing everything in his power to do what he do. I ain't got no problem with Fionn. Why would I give him $20 to get something to eat and he in the back of the car fucked off? He ain't got a cigarette, nothing. Weed, he hungry, he thirsty, he need a coffee because he drink coffee in the morning. You know, I said, man, let me send a nigga dub right quick. Cause that nigga sent him 10. And I didn't really know him. He's just on the internet, you know, other people knew him, you know, a little bit. So he didn't even know I gave it to him. I sent it to his Cash App. And when the nigga posted my name, my full name on his thing, then he was like, oh, that's how he got the confirmation that it was me. Because I was told him, I said, yeah, nigga, I sent you that dub, bitch ass nigga. How you talking about me, nigga? He didn't believe it. Oh, what the nigga talking? Then when he heard my name, because he knew Real Life TV, he didn't know my real name. But then the nigga posted my real name, then he seen it. He was like, oh, that nigga did give me that. Then he laughed a little bit like, oh, man, you know what? Yeah, okay, well, you know, I'm going to give you that. Yeah, I got to get that back. You know, it's a little bullshit. I wasn't tripping. I didn't want the shit back. But I didn't appreciate the nigga went and talked about me. And then he continued to try to talk about me. And to this day, he do. And it's like, no, bitch ass nigga, give me my $20 back. Or bitch, I'm gonna talk about you like a dog every time I feel like it, nigga. Because you steady talking about me. You still got my motherfucking money. I blessed you, bitch ass nigga. I don't know you. And you don't respect real shit, nigga. So sometimes you gotta do niggas like that sometimes. You feel me? Yeah. The nigga ain't gonna run his motherfucking mouth. I get paid off niggas like that. Stretch his ass out for a couple hours. Oh, you know? Whatever it takes. Make you understand. Tell his people the truth. He don't want these people to know you know what I'm saying? He talking that big old shit right now, nigga. Wasn't that? Whole ass nigga. You got my money, nigga. Bitch, I could charge you interest. I could do you that. I go penitentiary style on your ass, nigga. Put you in there. You know? Accept something if you want to, nigga. Bitch, you owe, nigga. Fuck that. Don't let no nigga get down on me. Miko, not everyone wants to be reminded of their past. Right. That's the problem. You gotta wear it. Right. You gotta get it on you. Hi, what's up, Rage? I see you. Be solid and don't give nobody any foul shit to bring up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When someone show me who they is, I won't be around long enough for the change. Uh, they should have did that before they started moving fraud. Right. Yeah, fuck the change. Well, you could change, but if you change, stay with your change. You know what I'm saying? So I say, man, school, fuck it, we good. We ain't even do all that bullshit. You know, I fuck with you. You know? And then you sit up there and find some old whole ass reason to do some bitch ass shit about a faggot ass bitch who did bagged off on your ass, don't even want your bitch ass, and now you did cross real niggas for a punk bitch. I didn't want the bitch like that for real. Bitch around here. Nigga, I'm fucking with this money. See? So now that shit like that because the bullshit. So it's like, well, what do you do? What you gonna what what do you do? You know? But it's deep. It's deeper than that. Motherfuckers got internal anger, internal madness, and just, just from losing. Not on the internet, not nothing to do with me, just losing shit in life, period. You know, and not being able to get certain things. Well, may be able to do whatever, but that ain't that. Like I say, really don't matter to me. It ain't what it was when it started. When it started, motherfuckers had it. And motherfuckers had it to go get it. Motherfuckers had what it take to get it. And now that's not the case. So it's different now. And it's not different for me. It's different for them. Yeah. My shit on deck. Yeah. Cause I was fucked up. All my shit got jammed up. Yeah, I was jammed up, but I wasn't jammed up in that same way. I got jammed up different. But a jam is a jam. See? Yeah, a jam is a jam. So it don't matter what. If you can get out that jam is what count. So I was able to make it out that jam. You hear me? So I can see the light right now. Yeah, I can see the light right now. So my shit is different. And I be telling motherfuckers that. See, I'm on this internet. I'm on this internet different. You know what I'm saying? I want to rock shows. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. But I ain't gonna be on this internet out of bounds. I ain't gonna be on this motherfucker lit. I don't drink no more. I don't smoke weed or none of that shit. I don't do dope. I don't do none of that shit. I got a little vape pen. It's this nicotine shit. Cigarettes. But I'm finna figure out that I'm damn near finna quit them motherfuckers. Yeah, But for the most part, it's all good. For the most part, it's all good. And me doing what I'm doing and understanding what I understand and looking at this shit how I look at it in life in general. Cause I'm dealing with a lot of shit. I got my internet shit. I got my channels. I got my business, the YouTube business, the internet business, and then I got street business, corporations and shit. Like, yeah, I got big shit. So I'm tied in with all my shit. All my money and shit is lined up, and my position is lined up because I just went and got my shit. I'm tied back in. I gotta go make a move to make something shake. The next move after that is it's a money move. So I'm in the game. And I don't want um, I don't need the bullshit, the bad luck shit. I don't need to be, doing nothing like that. That ain't gonna help me. That probably would get me, you know what I'm saying? But, when I see sucker motherfuckers doing that, I have to tighten their ass up. Yeah, I have to smash on them a little bit. I can't let no motherfucker just get down and just run his motherfucking mouth. And he in bad shape. Bitch, you talking like you you coming from you feel me? And you boy, you out there for real. So, I put it on the motherfucking mind. That's all. I put it on the nigga heart. Shit, man. Just got off. What up, Larry James? I see you. The internet captured me. Everybody out here hurting in a fashion. Well, yeah, it is. It is a thing. That's why I say all that shit ain't nothing. Because everybody is fucked up. Ain't nobody niggas just trying to get it. Yeah, they trying to make the trap jump, get it right and all of those shit. Because a lot of niggas is gonna they keep on doing that shit they doing, they gonna end up in bad shape. Because that's not it. But I used to do that. So I know what that's about. Nigga, I used to do that. All my videos would be based on one motherfucker. You might talk about a little something else, but no, the focus is you got a certain focus. So you're gonna keep that, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, right? So take it from a motherfucker like me, take it from a motherfucker out here that didn't had to pay. Take it from motherfuckers that was doing this shit and shit ain't right. So shit is starting to happen. People, shit, sicknesses, all kind of shit and shit. Boxing class said it best the other night. That's what y'all should have did. You should have paid attention to boxing class because he told the whole thing. He typed it in there. He said, "Nigga, look that shit right there," and I said, "Damn." So he seen it. He recognized he seen it. So I was like, "Yeah, he a witness," and not that he do that because he don't. You know. So it's all good, man. Pink, Desi, right. Yeah. Quinn came with 220 people, right. That Buster activity, right. Because when JT said to bring everybody and we can run it back, Quinn wanted to talk about the love everybody. Oh, yeah, Man, ain't no telling, you know, nigga, man, niggas is OGs, niggas is lit, niggas is granddaddies, niggas is sick. This shit get deep. Motherfuckers ain't trying to do all that. Motherfuckers trying to campaign, do what they do. Motherfucker ain't trying to get highlighted as a thief. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you say he lost 3,000 subs. Like, oh, nigga, you stole that nigga shit. Oh, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So he don't want that energy. He like, no, man, you know, nigga, you know, he OG now. That was what 30-something years ago. You know? So no, man, people don't want that, man. Why a grown ass man need 199 more people for a spade? Who needed 200 people? Don't get any better for Quinn. Why would a grown man want to be even out here fighting for real? Right? Yeah. Who said he want to scratch? I think Quinn said, yeah, he wanted to thump. Yeah, but then yeah, he like nigga, yeah, you can pull up, nigga. We can get scratchy because Quinn got some boxing gloves. I seen a couple videos over there. He got the boxing gloves in his. I don't know where that room at, but the room got the film on the walls. Got his record. He got tapes. He got all this shit stamped on posters and shit. So whatever that room, wherever that's at, but then he had some boxing gloves over there. Thing. And then I seen him on another video. He was in front of this punching bag, like a it was a punching bag, but it was based on from the bottom. It was so like, what's this nigga? He in the boxing and shit, taekwondo. Boy, that nigga doing some scratching. Boy, he in there doing some scratching. Yeah, he around. He got the golden gloves and all that other shit over there. So whatever he doing, you know. But nah, man, that nigga don't really want to do no squabbling. But then he like, well, shit, nigga, if you gonna do all this, then yeah, nigga, we gonna get scratching. But then you know how that shit get. Because motherfucker ain't gonna let you get up out of there. Somebody gonna try to blame something. So you know, all that shit ain't what you want. You know. Plus that nigga ain't nowhere around here nowhere. That nigga way somewhere on the side of town, other side of the country, doing what he do, bro. And that's the best place for him to be doing what he doing with his people, family and shit. And stay away from that other shit, man. That's all the devil. They stole the studio. Quinn and Mac Ministers, right. Yeah, Mac Minister, that motherfucker there. Something wrong with that motherfucker there. See, niggas like that, well, I couldn't handle niggas like, if a nigga like Mac Minister, like he gonna just smash and just do me up, I would have to pop him. Stab him, pop him, mace him. I would have to get on him. Yeah, I would have to get on him. You think he's gonna be a neighborhood bully? No, you're gonna get popped. He toting iron too, like he just whipping out, trying to put hands on niggas and take shit, like he just muscling up, moving through. That's why he in jail now for murder, for life. Being a bully, think he that nigga. Either you gonna die or go to the penitentiary. That's the only thing with niggas like that. Grandmama told me, man, all the bad motherfuckers did in the penitentiary. So I never wanted to be bad. I just always wanted to be me, but I wasn't gonna let no motherfucker who thought he was bad get down on me. Because if it got to that point, it's like, damn. So I gotta access these motherfucking hammers and shit, you know? Yeah, I don't like bullies and shit. I don't like bullies. I don't appreciate no shit like that. Like, you know, niggas like that think they yeah. There's some suckers out here, man, in this world. You know, you just gotta be aware of that type of shit. But everybody be thinking, well, you know, he gangster, you know, we all gangsters and you know, shit like that. But you know, ain't no honor amongst thieves. When you fall and stay down, that's when it's a problem. Yeah, if you fall and you stay down, then that means you didn't fix something or something ain't right. But if you fall, you should get back up and keep moving and boss back up. You know, but you gotta get it off of you. Yeah, you gotta get it off of you. Well, you gotta get the dirt off. Boy, you gotta get that dirt off your boots. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta get it off. That's what it's about. Getting all janky shit off and not really trying to do nothing else too much, you know? Just try to do what's gonna make you something. Try to do what's gonna get you, you know what I'm saying? Without shit. You don't need your own shit. Fuck that shit. I'm headed to Illinois real finna learn doubles and get some real money. Right. Where you going? Yeah. So they got some schools out there. Well, that's crazy. You know what I'm thinking? But you know what? Yeah, I don't know. But shit, you've been because they only go back 7 years, and you've been out of this shit, so you probably ain't got no shit on your record really like that for real. But they gonna ask you, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever did this or this and that or something? But the reason why I said that because I was gonna tell you, so you're gonna really fuck with something that's gonna really you're gonna really be successful and you're gonna really be treated right and be with the right people and really get you some real money and they're gonna take care of you and all that shit. And when you need to pull up, and get something cracking. They're gonna put you in a room. You can go in the bunkers upstairs, or you can go to the hotel over by the airport. They got the cafeteria. They got a shuttle bus to come pick you up if you ain't got a car. They fly you in. Yeah, all that old shit. So Prime Inc. is a good place to learn, and they got a good program. And like I say, if you make it through there, if you come up out of there, you're gonna be hooked up with some good people. You ain't never got to worry about getting fucked off. Now, if you go to Chicago, I ain't saying all companies in Chicago is black ops and Russians, but what I'm trying to say is, I don't know, whatever. But shit, at this point, it really don't matter. You trying to get one thing is, the shit. But I don't know. I don't know I don't know how it is for you. I don't know. If you can go anywhere, whatever. I know you got a driver's license, but I know before you go anywhere, bro, you're not going to Chicago. You need a permit before you go to any trucking school, bro. So your trucking school permit, you need a permit from the DMV. So you up there, right? So by you being up there, you would have to study that state's CDL manual. Or you can get the app, or you can go to YouTube and type up the state and be like CDL practice test for your state, and then you will see it. And then they're gonna give you they're gonna ask you a question, then gonna be a multiple choice, 1, 2, or 3, A, B, or C. And then either you know it, you guess it, and you get it wrong or right. But it once she asks the question, she's gonna put the 3 answers gonna be right there. She's gonna ask the question, wait for a second after she get through reading the question, and then she's gonna say, the answer is A. You can only, and then she's gonna tell you what the answer is to that question. There's 50 questions on the general knowledge, but depending on how many endorsements you want with your CDL. So just say you want tankers, or you say you want doubles, right? Triples and double. Okay, so so you gonna do general knowledge. You gonna do doubles and triples combination. Now, if you want to do tankers, that's a 20. This is just a 20 question test. Doubles and triples, 20 question test. But I got endorsements. I got like 3 or 4 endorsements on my shit. So I gotta retake the general knowledge again and then all my endorsements again. But I know them by heart because I've been studying in this room every day for the last 3 months. That's what I've really been doing. When I really wasn't on the internet, I was reprogramming my stuff because they told me since I didn't get my medical shit done and within that year, I gotta retake the test. I'm like, damn. So all I had to do really was get my medical DOT, and then they would have is every 2 years you gotta renew it, But like I said, I was in hospital, all that other type of shit. So that's what it is. But yeah, man. So first thing you gotta do is get because when you go to the trucking school, well, some of them they require you to pull up with your permit, and then some of them got it to where you can go through your permit, you can go through everything there. So I don't know exactly what they're telling you or whatever, but it would be good. You would be accepted you can go anywhere, any company, any state, as long as you pull up with that. They're gonna give you a paper. The paper gonna say Class C Class A driver's license, and it's gonna say like commercial, Class A commercial driver's license permit. They're gonna give it to you. You can drive with it. It's gonna have your face on. It's gonna be a piece of paper. That's your license. That's your CDL. That's your CDL. It ain't like a driver's license with the car. Like you go in and take the test, and now you can get in the car and go. Once they give you that permit, now you got to go to a trucking school, submit that permit to them, and they're gonna say, okay, this you ready to try to roll? Okay, we got it. So you hold on to your permit. They just want to take a look at it, make a copy. So you hold on to that, and then they're gonna teach you about these. They're gonna teach you about that truck, all the parts on the truck, trailer, under the hood, inside and out. Then they're gonna teach you how to point out all the parts, know them by heart. And it's called a pre-trip. And once you study and you learn that whole truck, it's gonna be a nigga asking you questions. Okay, do your shit. We're gonna do under the hood. We're doing under the hood first and shit like that. So when you get under the hood, when you pop the hood open, you gotta do your thing. He ain't gonna tell you shit. You gonna kick it. Power steering pump, tie link, tie rods, proper mounting secure, not cracked, broken, or frayed. Power steering hose, power steering pump, not cracked, broke, or leaking. Power steering hose, not frayed, cracked, broke, not leaking. And you just start pointing that shit. Radiator, properly full. Power steering, properly full, not leaking, not broke, crack, or broken. not frayed or nothing like that. You look at the belt that go around a serpentine belt. Belt tight, bolts tight, not proper mounting secured, not crack frayed or what I'm saying, shit like that. Tires, so you gonna kick game about each part, and that nigga gonna be right. You gonna be looking dead at you. You're gonna be hitting it, proper mounting security point. You're gonna be putting it down, running around that motherfucker. You're gonna go to the other side of the hood, under the truck. The hood gonna be open. So you're gonna put all those parts down on the left, and you're gonna walk around to the right, and you're gonna put all those parts down on the right. You're gonna say, okay, you passed the hood, under the hood. You know what I'm saying? Uh, pre-trip shit. So now we can go do coupling. You can go to the coupling. So you'll be at the back. So you're looking for hoses and the drive shaft. The drive shaft, the linkage, the bolts, everything is tight and proper mounted, secure. It's not cracked. Bolts tight, shit like that. So they have you back there. Then they'll take you to the trailer. They're gonna show you those bars, leaf springs, not cracked, broken. You know what I'm saying? And then they have those beams that go up underneath the trailer. So you look up under there. This is that. Then you're looking at the airbags, looking at the brake shoes, brake pads, tires, lugs, everything on that motherfucker. That's your pre-trip shit. Then they say, okay, this truck, boy, that's a whole nother test. That's your second test. You know how many tests you got to take to actually get a CDL, bro? Let me tell you. So after you take the pre-trip shit and the whole truck, then you have to do the moves. You have to do the driving shit. Because you know the test, you got the knowledge, you know the parts, the endorsements and all that shit, tankers and all that shit, doubles, triples, you know all that. You came, you did your pre-trip shit. That means you learned every part on that truck. It's a white boy right there jotting it down. He not playing with you. He ain't gonna tell you shit. He ain't gonna do nothing. You either know it or you don't. You know what he got you. Cool. Next level, you're gonna start alley docking, parallel parking. Front, you're gonna do some straight line backs. You're gonna do some shit on the pads. They got a whole concrete parking lot pad there where you could, maneuver the truck, but it's gonna be some people teaching you how to maneuver, how to do all this old shit. And you're gonna be learning. So once you start learning all that, you put the truck where you want it. So you take that motherfucker and sit it up in there. Boy, you get the alley docking with one hand. No, you doing this shit for real. So they say, okay, this motherfucker ready for the road. So you beat them. You beat them on the pad with your driving. So that's 3 tests. You got your permit. You did your pre-trip shit. Now you know how to operate this truck. Park it, put it where you want it, move it, back it up. See what I'm saying? Now we finna hit the road. So they're gonna take you to the city streets. They're gonna tell you to make some rights, some lefts. You better know what lane you're supposed to be in when you make that right. You always want to be on the outside lane. Never make a right from the inside lane. You're not in the car no more. It's different. But they're gonna tell you all this. So, shit like that. So you're gonna ride through the city streets, make a left. He gonna tell you what to do. Make a left at that light down on this street. He gonna have this, he gonna say, be another nigga with a pad and a pin. He gonna be on the passenger seat. Make a left down there. Go down, keep driving, go on a couple blocks, make a right on that. Go up the hill, go through this city street, go up under the underpass. Then he gonna be asking you shit while you driving. What did that sign say? What was the clearance on that bridge? You say, oh, I don't know. So you don't know. You just went on a bridge and you didn't check the fucking clearance. You towed the fucking truck up. So you gotta know. So they make you study each sign. So even when I ride today, man, I'm looking at anything that's posted out there because I was trained for that, right? So they're gonna take you through that, see if you're sharp. What was the clearance on that bridge? Oh, it was 13.6. Or it was probably 14.2. Whatever they say it was clearance was. One thing about it, he ain't gonna take you through a underpass where it's shorter than 13.6 and you don't know exactly to look for the signs, or you not on deck because then you'll fuck the truck up and shit like that. So they're gonna always make sure you can get through there. He just gonna wait till you pass up under there and keep going. So when he asks you what was the clearance on that bridge, you tell him with exactly what you just saying, oh, it was 13.6, keep riding. He gonna be like, okay, this nigga sharp. But you'll make a few mistakes and shit. But you'll be driving and he'll write down something. So you'll go around these curves, it's a windy road. So he'll say, go that way, go on through there. Then he'll watch you. So as you maneuver in this truck, he want to make sure your trailer tires don't go over that white solid line. You can touch the yellow, but that truck or that trailer should never be on the opposite side of that white line. So just say you're going around that curve and you get on that white line, like I did, because I ended up crossing and I got a couple points for that, But then he explained to me like, no, always keep the truck on the yellow, on the outside of that white line. Don't never cross, you know. But then, yeah, man, that ain't shit. Then he gonna take you on the freeway. Go on down. Get off on exit 45, such and such. Keep riding. So you riding. And then he gonna tell you before you get off the freeway, make a left and get in the fast lane. You get in the fast lane. Okay, now get back over in your right lane. He want to test you to see how you maneuver the truck in traffic. See, he's writing that down. So you hit your blinkers, tick, 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 tick. Look at your mirrors, look at your mirrors. And all while you driving doing these maneuvers, he's looking to see if you watching your mirrors. Because your head got to be on a swivel in that truck. You just can't ride straight like, fuck it, I'm in a car and I'm not paying attention. He's writing down. So you driving, and I'm looking through my mirrors, but then when we got back, he was like, yeah, well, you was looking in your mirrors, but you should have been looking a little more, you know, shit like that. So, you know, I had a couple points I missed, but I ended up did pass. But so once you go through the obstacle course, he take you up the freeway, tell you to get off, then he tell you to get off the freeway, then get back on. Get back on the freeway, then now you're on your way back to the terminal. But it's an obstacle course to get back to the terminal. Then you're gonna make sure that you follow all the proper steps to get back to the terminal. And you do that with flying colors and it's good. Then right before you pull into the gate of the terminal, he's going to tell you to pull over and do an emergency stop. So when you pull over, do that emergency stop, you pull over, you hit your air brakes. Now I'm down doing an emergency stop. And if I sit here longer than 5 minutes, I have to pull out my 3 flares, my 3 triangle flares is under my bunk. And yeah, you got to say a speech. And then he'll tell you, okay, let's go back to the pad. Then you hit the air brakes, and then hit your blinker, look in the mirror, make sure, ease that motherfucker off the curb and pull on back up in through there. You come in, he gonna tell you. Yeah. As long as he don't take the truck from you while you driving, you know you passed. If he tell you pull over, you just violated something. Or pull over, you just made a bad mistake. But if you looking in your mirrors, but you looking in your mirrors, but you ain't looking as frequently as you should, he ain't gonna tell you to pull over for that. I got to a light and we was in the city streets and he said, make a left at this light. I said, okay. So I was in the right lane, was gonna make a left. And then the arrow turned green. So instead of me going, there was some cars like ahead of me. And the street was kind of funny. I'm out of town too, I'm out of state, ain't my city. So I'm not familiar with what the fuck, right? But you're gonna be places you're not familiar with, but you gotta know how to roll. So light turned green, I was supposed to make a left. But the cars here was coming to make they left. They was going this way. I'm going this way. So I'm thinking, I'm like, wait, well, let me hold on. I was like, let me hold on, let them cars go. Cause you know, I was kind of spooked. Plus the white boy was with me. He was kind of racist. He had bad energy. He was fucking me out. So I ended up sitting there at the green light. I mean, I sat there at the light and the light was green arrow. I was supposed to have been left. I'm sitting there, the light cycle turned red. The arrow was there. He's like, yep, you just disqualified. Yeah. Get ready to pull over and you know, I'm gonna take the wheel. Then he said, nah, fuck it. You want to continue to drive? He said, because if you do, you get a little bit more experience. He said, you can, I'll let you drive. He said, but really, yeah. So if you make a bad mistake like that, impeding, he called it impeding traffic. That's a violation. So I ended up, ended up having to take the driving test over again. But I took it with a good person, good energy, and I was able to pass it. But yeah, shit like that. So, but you gotta understand, permit, pre-trip, driving on the pad, which is the concrete parking lot thing where they got the trucks at the terminal, and then you're gonna hit the concrete streets in the truck. You're gonna hit the freeway and you're gonna hit the city streets. So that's 4 tests. After you pass that, they're gonna send you to that back. It's gonna be a man back there. You're gonna fill out some papers, type up some shit, print some shit out. He's gonna give it to you. That's your whole school report, and you're gonna be there about a month. You're gonna be there about a month and 2 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever. They got some schools where it ain't that long, but you don't really learn shit. So you want to be able to, when they give you that packet, he's gonna tell you, take this to your DMV in your city. You're gonna take that packet, you're gonna go back home, you're gonna fly home or whatever, drive home, whatever you do, you're gonna take that packet to the DMV, and they're gonna send you a CDL hard copy driver's license in the mail. So yeah, the drug, you don't want no dope. You don't want no drugs. You don't want nothing really. But when I was out there, I was sipping a little bit. I think that was hindering my learning abilities because I was kind of thrown off because I was on that liquor. I was on that liquor. They told me not to drink. He was like, "Do not buy no drink while you at the school. We got people at these stores. They know you. You come in with the badge, the Prime badge. They gonna call us and we gonna fire you." So, but nigga, I still went and got drinks, and I didn't have my Prime badge on. I didn't even look like I was none of that shit. I just look like a normal person. You know what I'm saying? I come in by myself, so I never came with a group. I never represented the company. None of that. I was just on the under. But nigga, I was going to get me a motherfucking drink because I was nervous. I was stressed out, man, trying to learn all that shit. Man, that shit was stressful. And, you know, sometime I'll get me a little pint and I'll sit in the parking lot and I'll study my pre-trip. Then I'll go upstairs in the hotel. You know, sometimes I had a roommate, a bunky motherfucker. So I didn't like to be around niggas, you know me. So but when I did go, you know, sometimes I didn't have a roommate or whatever, but I had to study in that room. So then I'm laying in the bed. I'm laying there with my pre-trip, or I'm laying there with that paper that I need to study, and I'm laying there with that motherfucker on the bed. You know what I'm saying? And that was what it was, man. But that's some serious shit, bro. Yeah. But the first, like I say, the first step is first step. Get the CDL practice test for your state. Pass it with flying colors. They're gonna have you do the air brakes. They're gonna have you do general knowledge. Then you say you want triples and doubles, you want tankers, or you want hazmat. I got hazmat on my shit too, meaning I could drive with chemicals. I could drive with explosives. I could drive with fuel, gasoline, flammables. I could drive with acid. I could drive with all that shit because I got the endorsements. So that's what you want, bro. I don't know how many endorsements you want. It's up to you. But you would know because once you start taking them practice tests, like I say, 20 questions, you can miss 6. Out of them 50 questions, you can miss 10. But if you studying hard enough and you learning and you got your shit together, you ain't gonna miss that many, bro. You ain't gonna miss that many. You be all right. You just have to make sure your game is sharp. Like me, when I'm finna run up on these niggas, well, I'm finna make sure, like I say, right now I'm sharp. And I keep taking the test. You know, I go to the test, I make sure my game's sharp. But last time I took it, shit, I passed all. I got them all. Yeah. And like I said, I took the test before. I was already on the road, so it ain't hard for me. It's just I gotta get back, get your mind, get back in the game a little bit. Mac Minister nephew Teasy slept and Donald's jumped out scratching. Right. Then say knocked his tooth out. Right. Body slammed him. I'm in L.A., nigga, but I'm family in the Bay. I've been live in Natomas, and I used to go to the Bay in 2014, 16, but I've been fucking with JT since 2005. Right. Yeah. Nigga, I've been in the motherfucking Bay since 1978. No, 79. What that shit you talking about? 1979. Did I mention? Fuck you talking about, nigga. I was in the trenches. Nigga, I was down there with the old. Nigga, I'm down there with the old niggas. Yeah, it wasn't none of that shit back then. It wasn't even no crack back then, boy. You hear me? Yeah, that shit you came up in. Shit, you don't even know what that is. I used to live right next to the Walgreens in the Thomas. Right. Sack. Right. In Watts. Right. I'm in Watts. Right. Yeah, shout out to y'all down there, man. Shout out to y'all down there, man. Shit. I tell y'all, man, stay down till you come up, man. But be looking to come up. Be looking to do something good for yourself. Be looking to prosper out here in this life. You hear me? Yeah, don't be too quick to lean on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna prosper, that you're not gonna prosper from. Highlighting bullshit that you can't feed off of. You can't get no money. Like, you can't be successful. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't be successful with trash, ghetto, nigga shit. Right? You can only be successful with some power, some motivation, and some shit. You gotta do something for real in life, to actually have what you want. If you want to, because some people don't, shit, don't nobody want nothing. But if you do, then you understand what I'm saying, right? I'm from Crenshaw, right. That part, 117, Wakesworth. I grew up, right. What's up, right. Man, all these goddamn hoods. But that's how it is, though, That's how it is. I was with Swift in 05. They flew me in. Right. See, Swift, you ain't even got to be there for a month and 2 weeks or a month and a week. Swift will get you out of there in 2 weeks. That's why Swift drivers be crashing a lot. That's why if you go to Bonehead Truckers, he do a lot of videos and reacting to Swift drivers out there. They be crashing the shit out them trucks in Swift. Swift got a high crash rate. Their insurance is high, but they got money. They don't give a fuck. They're a mega carrier, but they don't teach you as fast. They don't slow down with you to make sure you know. Oh, wait. I forgot something. I forgot a big part of the story. CDL permit in your state. Pre-trip to the truck. The obstacle courses, driving the truck on the pad. Then you got to do an in-cab air brake test. And that's when the nigga get in here with you and you tell him, I'm now finna do an air brake test. I'm releasing my brakes. I'm pumping the brakes to the PSI, hit 65, and my service knob should release. After you pump the brakes so many times, it loses pressure, and then it'll engage, it'll engage the brakes. And then you do that, and then, okay, I'm gonna do this until, now I kind of forgot the little shit, but yeah, you gotta have a whole speech, and you gotta say it word for word. If you miss a word or something, you miss some shit, you fail. So this shit is like a song. It's like, but if you remember songs and shit, everybody remembers a song. You rapping motherfuckers, hey, singing and shit, motherfucker go word for word, you hear me? But that's something you know, but yeah, you gotta do that, right? So, permit, pre-trip, the whole truck, in-cab air brake, in-cab brake test, that's a whole nother test. Then you gotta do the pad, obstacle course on the pad, driving the truck around a pad. Then you gotta take the truck on the city streets and the freeway. That's 5 tests. I forgot it was one more test. Did I mention? You gotta have 30,000 or 50,000 miles on a road with a trainer of their choice. You don't get to choose shit. You don't get to choose black, white, Mexican, girl, dude. You don't get to choose nothing. Racist motherfucker, nasty nigga, stanky motherfucker, fat motherfucker, skinny nigga. You don't choose nothing. They throw you with whoever they throw you with. And you got to ride with this nigga for 50,000 miles because they got a new thing with Prime do. But any other companies, they'll put you out there for about 30,000, something like that, 30, 40,000 miles. So, just say Cali to New York, that's 3,000 miles. Well, back to Cali is 6,000 miles, right? So don't take that long to get 30,000 miles. But you got to know that you're going to cross the United States back and forth hella times with some nigga. You're going to be zigzagging. You're going to be all over this bitch. You're going to know the United States interstate before you get your own truck. And with him, it's not a test. It's only, he going to show you a lot of stuff that you need to know. How to use the load locks, how to, what you do at the shippers, and when we parking at the Loves, and taking a shower, and eating on the road, and shit you do and shit you don't do, getting stuck, and putting chains on, or whatever the case may be. You got to stick with this motherfucker. But if he go bad on you and drop you off or kick you out, or he try to turn up on you to see if you're going to turn up on him, because he'll call in on you, get you fired. So you got to make sure you ain't with no ruthless motherfucker. You got niggas shitting in buckets, pissing in shit, cat boxes, and oh yeah, get deep. You got some strange characters in that truck and shit. So you got to go 30,000, 40,000 miles with somebody you don't even know, and you got to ride with this nigga. And it's not a test. It's just, you're going to be with him getting money. He going to pimp on you for 30, 40,000 miles. He going to make 50,000 off you, every month that you're in there. And he a solo driver, but when you come, it's team driving. So them loads paying 16, 17,000 from the East Coast to the West Coast right now. But you only going to get 900 a week because you're a student. He going to get the whole thing for training you. But that's your 6 tests. So it's 6 tests you got to take. You think I'm lying? Ask. Ask them niggas I'm lying. So it's step by step. There's levels to this shit. But the first things first, you gotta go obtain that you gotta go get that goddamn permit. Now you telling me you already got a permit? Because if you went to Swift, you was with Swift, you flew in, they trained you and provided a room and board. I've been at a CLP. What's a CLP? A permit? Y'all just don't know that. No, I remember you was saying something like you was I remember you saying you was fixing on the motherfuckers, and then you was saying you started to go to school. You started to start out and do this shit, and then you said you didn't want to do it or something like that. I remember you said that, but you already got it. So you telling me you got a CDL permit that you ain't never went. But one thing about that permit, it only lasts for 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks. It only lasts for like a month or two or something like that. They put a date on it to get you in school and get you back to the DMV. But that permit don't last but a few. It don't last for years. So whatever you got, uh, But if you already did the permit shit and you left the DMV with a class A permit and you went to Swift, then yeah, then you already know the ropes. I don't know what state you was in when you hooked up with them, but whatever state you gonna come from now, and you have a CDL permit now is the case. Because when you go see them people, you gotta have that. Yeah, you gotta have that. But a CLP, I don't even know what that is. What's a CLP? I've been that in 05 my kids. Right. No, JT got busy though. Right. They both was tired. Right. Scratching. Niggas doing some scratching. See me? No, that's crazy. That was a crazy spot to be at. I'm like, man, bitch ass nigga, catch me at night, nigga, catch me somewhere, catch me in the hood, catch me in the dark, nigga, catch me somewhere and run up on me in the midnight and I'm high, nigga, and you tweaking. Now I'm gonna blam your ass. Now I'm gonna blam that nigga. nigga had the ducktail and shit. Boy, I would have blam dude. I would have blammed the shit out of dude. They was just found dude. Yeah, but people could he probably be like, well, he said he was gonna go over here, do this to this person, shit like that. So yeah, it's best, whatever. It's good to do a little bit of scratching. Though. Go and get it, go and get you going, do a little scratching. But dude's out of control. I think dude was a little high though for running up because he risked his life because he could have blamed him right there at the time. Because you can blame niggas in this world if they running up on you, kind of trying to cause bodily harm to you. You could blame a nigga for trying to hurt you. A punch could kill you. If he punch you in the temple, you could die. So I take punches real, especially a big nigga. If I feel like you got the ups on me or you trying to kill me, trying to use some tactics on me, I'm gonna blame you. Cause bitch, you ain't gonna kill me, you ain't gonna hurt me, nigga. Stomp me out of now I'd rather blame you. If I, you know. But if I got non-lethal weapons, I got a lot of shit I could put on you. I ain't necessarily gotta blame you. Like I keep certain shit. I keep non-lethal weapons too. So I blame you with something non-lethal. Bust your ass with one of them guns, they shoot them niggas in the penitentiary, we hit your ass with them, yeah. Put that bruise on bruise your skin, nigga, put that purple bruise on your put the balls on your head and shoot your ass with the metal. They metal, but they got plastic on, but they got come out with power. Boop, boop, boop. Hit the nigga in his face, nigga. Top that motherfucker. Hit them, sting his ass. That motherfucker get them stings, but he think he was popping. Motherfucker don't know what happened to him. He gonna take off running. You see? Yeah, he gonna get up the road. He gonna get up the road holding his ass and all kind of shit. Boy, I put them motherfucking non-lethals on his ass. I been did that, man, 20 years ago. I know this shit for real. No, I ain't ask you what you did 20 years ago, bro. I asked you, do you have the permit? And if you had a permit 20 years ago, I know for a fact the permit is not for lifetime. The permit expires after a certain time, right? So I understand you got that, and I still don't know if you got it because, like I say, some companies don't require that you have a Class A permit to come. They'll teach you everything, and you can take that test at the trucking company instead of taking it at the DMV. You can just do it all there. I just killed some time by at least coming with that because I had to take 6 more tests. You see what I'm saying? Or 5 more tests. So I don't know, bro. You keep saying you got this and you got that. I just know that if you like if you wanted to go to Prime or something, but I don't know shit. I don't even know what a COP is, bro. I don't know nothing about that. But shit, if you flew out, you went over there, you went to the school. So what you do when you got to the school? You joined, you stayed down for a little bit and left, or what did you why you didn't why you didn't go all the way through and come out with the shit and have your hard card, the CD, the A, the Class A? That's what I'm asking you, but I don't know why you what you do. I'm just trying to I'm just enlightening you on what you finna face. Cause I'd be a damn lie if I sit up there and told you anything different. Cause it's you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know. The CLP, I don't know what you I don't know what I don't know what you did, bro. I don't know what you did or nothing like that. Two different states. You know, I'm in Cali with the shit. I don't know if you did in Arkansas or if you was up there or what. Daz was the real reason why you came to my hood and you only ran in Frisco because you was hiding from Suge. He said Daz was the real reason why you came to my hood. Yeah, Daz Dillinger. Um, that whole diss track was fire. Yeah, man, them niggas crazy, bro. But that's the entertainment scene. That's the nigga shit, you know? That's what it is. That's what it's all about, man, when you out there. Him and Daz cool now though, yeah. Yeah, they've been. I think they've been cool because they've been making hits. They've been making songs together. You know, he fuck with them. Yeah, they can fuck with everybody. Really, he got ties and connections with a lot of people. And you know a lot of people. Hopefully, your instructor ain't no sucker. Well, yeah, yeah. Especially the nigga you got to ride with for 30,000 miles. You better hope that nigga there. Because I had to get 4 different trainers for my 30,000 miles, and I had to do 40,000 because they upped it a notch. It was 30, but by the time I got on the road, they wanted 40. Or something like that. No, they wanted 30 because it was 20 something, I think, and they went up to 30. But now it's up more than 30. I think they want 40 or 50 now to get more money out you. Because your trainer gonna pimp on you. He gonna make at least 50 or more, especially in this economy right now. Probably make 60,000 off you. His check for that month, his gross is 50. Yeah, his gross is 50. But as a student, you don't get nothing but 900. Well, that's what Prime. I don't know what the other people. I got my COP. Right. Commercial learner's permit while I was on parole. Right. Felonies can drive trucks. Right. You don't know. That's why my no doing down south in the companies is not a problem. Right. No. Yeah. So damn the felony shit. CLP is what commercial learning permit. Okay, that's a commercial learning permit. So what you saying? What you saying? That motherfucker don't expire? Because in California, they don't work like that. You know, that's why I say different states got different shit. I ain't lived in every state. I don't know how this shit go. I don't even know how shit. I was in Cali just to get my one thing, so I don't know how this shit go all around. But I knew that they gave me a permit and it had an expiration date on it for like 2 months. It lasted like 2 months, so I had enough time to get on the road. I had enough time to go to school, do all that, and then I had enough time to get on the road with my trainer. And then when I left from being on the road with my trainer, then I was able to take my paperwork straight to the DMV, and my permit was still good. So they give you I think they give you 30 days, 60 days, or something like that. And that's the yeah. It don't take 60 days. It's gonna take 30 to get to the school, and it's gonna take probably 30 days to if you with the train, you can knock them little because I was there. And every time I got rid of a trainer, I went home and waited like a day or two. They sent me one more. I had to go hook up with one more, or I would just stay at the terminal and just wait for another nigga to pull up on me. I wouldn't even go home. One time I did go home, but every time I got the truck with a trainer, I stayed down, and they'll send me another nigga like in a day or two. So I just stayed getting the fuck on niggas. Like you ain't gonna disrespect me. I don't know you lunatics. I'm just here to give me some money. I ain't gotta ride with no motherfucking maniacs, you know. So I kept getting up out of there on them niggas. I ain't finna sit there to argue with them crazy ass motherfuckers in them trucks because I was thinking about putting niggas on ice in them trucks, especially a heathen. You can't get down on me like that, nigga. I don't even like you type of motherfuckers like that, nigga. For real, nigga. You fucking with a child of a slave, nigga. You ain't fucking with no ignorant ass street punk nigga, man. You ain't fucking with a motherfucker with some power. Nigga, do it to you, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I had to explain it to him a little bit, but I had to understand that I was a professional and I wasn't a street nigga no more. This ain't the slavery days, and I'm doing something to help myself, and I can't exhibit this shit on these niggas like I want to, you know? So that's why I say, just let me out, get me out of here. And sometimes they would take me back to the terminal. Sometimes I just get out the truck right there. One time I got out the truck in Baker, what's that motherfucking city? Well, Los Angeles, almost like that. And yeah, I had to get the fuck on. And I went to the airport. Well, I called an Uber to the airport, and they was trying to charge me 600-700 to get back to the terminal. I'm like, what? 2 states away? I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, so fuck what y'all talking about. So I called another Uber, and I went to the Greyhound station downtown in that city. It's a city where it's a TA or Petro or something like that. No, it's not Bakersfield. It's the other one. City. I forget the name. It's in the LA area, you know. But yeah, I caught the bus back to the terminal. And nigga was like, man, get the fuck out of my truck. And nigga in there talking crazy, old nigga. But I ended up seeing the nigga later on after I got my truck and shit. I walked up on him. What's up, man? He was shocked. He thought he seen a ghost. But he was like, he's like, oh man, what's up, man? I said, what's up, man? I said, it's all good. I said, you got you one. I said, it's that one. I said, you finally got it. Yeah, he had a brand new Pete. They had put together for him and shit. Brand new showroom flow shit. They was, putting together for him and all that shit. So he ended up getting it. He had a new student with him. And I was like, yeah, man, that's a good dude right here, man. He gonna take care of you. So I was really talking to the dude. I was really talking to the white boy, letting him know, man, don't fuck with my niggas. But I let him know it's all good, man. My rig over here, I'm on my way to Walmart to go buy me some, beddings and all that type of shit, sheets and shit. I'm gonna go buy some cookware and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pockets back. But yeah, sometimes you go through that type of shit, and you don't really have to be like that. But sometimes you have a zero tolerance for bullshit. And most of the time, I do be having zero tolerance for bullshit, especially when I'm trying to achieve something and I feel like I'm under attack achieving it. Like I don't need all that. We don't do all that shit. But I think a lot of shit they be trying to egg you on. They're trying to get you, the shit out you so they could just call in on you and get you fired. Because black, they think you'll turn up. So they'll push your buttons. They'll push your button. Motherfucker squeeze you to see what's gonna come about you. They'll do that. And motherfucker squeeze you. Motherfucker squeeze you anywhere, man. I drive them trucks real, and the only problem I got is alley docking. Right. Well, how you drive? Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, because you was fixing them, so you probably you had access to them motherfuckers. But yeah, they gonna teach you how to alley. You gonna practice. See, when you out there, not on the training pad, but when you in this shit for real, especially like when I was being trained, them niggas never let me really practice a lot to back the truck up in there. So I didn't know how to back it. I didn't know how to alley dock this shit either. I was able to alley dock in the class and pass the test. But when it came down to real shit, nigga, I got out there. I was in New Jersey one night at a FedEx place. And I was me and the bitch was in there and she was trying to go get some liquor. Nigga, I'm in the truck hot. I don't know why it was hot. It was raining, but it was different. I was like, and I was sweating, and I was like, fuck. And I was kind of frustrated because couldn't get this bitch. And she just like, well, whatever. But she couldn't really, I mean, she could alley dot, but we was both kind of shabby on our skills. So it took me about 10, 15 minutes to get that truck. Motherfuckers are standing there with the door open with their hands on their hips. Like, look at this dumb motherfucker. What my boo would call the police on me, like, man, I think they own something. They can't even get the truck in the thing. But they stood there and waited, and I did all kind of. So I'm trying. I mean, I did all kind of dumbass shit, but I finally ended up. That I was like, man, that's a damn shame. But over a period of time, of course, get it in there. You gotta go to hella stop. So get it in there. Every stop is a practice. Get it in there, and every place is different. So over the course, it becomes months, weeks, it becomes days, it becomes years. So over the course of time, shit, nigga, I do that shit with 2 fingers. I do that shit I put that motherfucker in there with 1 finger. Now do this shit with my eyes closed because I had to practice. So it's like that school ain't gonna get you what you need. The streets and working is what's gonna tighten your game up, for that. But yeah, man, I'm shit, boy. I gotta figure out where you went and got your shit. Cause shit, that shit crazy. You said a lot, but forgot about making sure the kingpin is locked before pulling off. No, you gonna know that dude, when you do your pre-trip. Yeah, you gonna check for the kingpin, and then you gonna see the bar pulled out. Yeah, nah. Before you pull off, all that shit gonna be checked and all that. Nah. Ain't worry about that. I passed the test my first try, man. Okay, so you talking about the permit shit? Okay, you passed that on the first. Hazmat is a whole separate test, and it's not included with the first 3. Yeah, it ain't. It's an endorsement. It's by your choice. I just chose to get all this because the bitch was telling me, well, at this company, you need to have the endorsement shit too. I got them, so you need to get them. So I was like, okay. So I wasn't finna go in there with lesser than what she had because I gotta roll with her, and we gotta have. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be. And then it ain't number 20 questions. So I'm like, shit. And I was studying so hard, blowing through this shit. I was like, that ain't nothing. I just added it to my stack. Added it to my program. So shit, man. Um, yeah. Hell yeah, man. But like I say, if you don't want none of them endorsements, then that's cool. You're not gonna travel with gas. You're not gonna roll with a tanker, and you're not gonna drive triples and doubles. And you know what I don't got on my license? It tell you restriction. You know what restricted? I got a restricted on the back of my CDL. You know what it say? He cannot drive manual. Even though I know how to drive a stick, a car, but the truck is different. 9 up, 9 down. You gotta click the switch, 9 up, then click the switch and then 9 down. It's 18 speed, all right? Or some of them 13 speed, some of them different speeds, but the stick shift shit with the semi truck. Man, I ain't got time for all that bullshit. This big motherfucker, I got other shit to worry about than trying to get the gears, work with the stick and hold your hand with the big ass thing up there. Man, I ain't doing all that. So I didn't, and that school that we was at, it didn't teach students how to drive manual. They don't even have manuals at Prime. All their trucks is automatics. So I was like, fuck it. She said she's at this place. They don't have sticks. I didn't want to learn stick. They got new shit, automatic. I said, that's good. That's less stress off me. So still to this day, I can't drive no manual. I don't have that. I don't have that on my license. I didn't study. I didn't go to a school that show you how to do manual. Now, if I wanted to learn manual, I could learn it, pass the test, and then they'll add it. But fuck that shit. I ain't finna be adding that shit. Hell no, I ain't going through no more shit. Only thing I'm finna do is go through the last thing I'm finna go through with this shit. Go back down there and retake my damn test at the DMV. When you go to trucking school, real, they help you get everything. No, they do, but they help you. There's nothing you need when you go to trucking school because if you come to trucking school with your permit, then everything else they're gonna give it. They're gonna show you. Yeah, they're gonna show you the ropes. They're gonna show you how to operate on the pad. They're gonna show you everything. So you don't need nothing else but to pass all they shit. Only thing you need when you leave is to have that shit. Now you say you got a permit from back in the days. I'm saying, is the motherfucker still good today? And can you go to a school and give them that permit and say, this is a permit I got 20 years ago and I want to start school with this? Are they gonna tell you to go renew it? Or is they gonna say it's valid? Or does that permit has an expiration date? All license and all permits, all that shit has an expiration date. So 20 years ago, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to redo that motherfucker. State troopers told me they never expire. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, shit, all you gotta do is look at it, and you'll see if it's an expiration date on there. If it ain't, then that mean you. That's why I say I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where. I ain't never heard of a COP, but shit, but that's something new. That's different. But no matter what, man, this shit ain't nothing. But it is stages to it. It's a lot going on with it. And before you can even hit the street with your own rig, it will take you about, depending on if you stay down with the trainer and keep rolling, it'll altogether probably 3 months. Probably a 3 month process. And then that 4th month, you'll be in your own truck on the road in your own shit. But that's the shit there. There's some shit where you just can't say one day, well, I want to do this, and the next day that's a process to this shit. But by you already then took tests, and by you already then, even though they got some new shit from back then, but 9 times out of 10, you study because they give you the answers on the thing. You see the answers. Yeah, when you studying, you ain't studying just like, no, they give you a question and then the answer is in there with multiple choice. So they're gonna say some dumbass answers, but you already know common sense, that don't sound right. So the shit that's right, you're gonna pick it out. But by you already took the test before, you know what to expect. So you're not in the blind, you're not in the dark. You feel me? I left that truck on the side of the road, man, with the trainer and some dudes in it. It was over then. The trainer for the road trip was an asshole, right? And I wasn't Before that, so I left for real. Damn, that's crazy. That's what I did. But when I leave them niggas, I will go back to the terminal. I will call in on them first and say, hey, I'm being harassed. Motherfucking here crazy. You know, whatever. He's talking. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want problems. I'm being attacked by this person. This dude is motherfucking off the chain. I need to come back to the terminal. Give me a new trainer. They say, okay, come on back. We'll give you a new trainer. So when you left that truck, you should have went back to the terminal and they would have put you back in another truck with somebody else. And hopefully that person probably act like he had some sense. But yeah, like I said, them niggas disrespectful, bro. That's why I wanted to be a trainer, because I wanted to help people without putting that energy on them or trying to fuck them off. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then I thought about it. I said, man, shit, I don't even really want to be a trainer for real. I thought I wanted to be one, but shit. After I've been through all I've been through, I said, nah, I'm cool. Then I wanted to train women, and they was like, oh, be careful with the women because they would say this and that. See, motherfuckers hitting snacks. So yeah, man, this shit get deep. It's best to alley dock from the driver's side. Yeah. You gotta do a tug test on the trailer, yeah, before you take off, because you know, motherfucker pull your shit. You gotta check your shit. When you get the permit, it's clearly say COP. Yours do. Mine say California Class A permit. It's only valid for a couple months. That's what mine said. I think I got the picture. I think it's in my phone though, but mine was all white with my face on it. Yeah, that's what I had, a piece of paper. But like I say, it's an expiration date. But no, you have been through shit, man. I don't know. Shit, by you having that permit and by you already being on the road, that's a plus. Because shit, we couldn't even get on the road until we passed all that shit on the pad. So by you being in the truck driving already with some people, that means you had already did a whole bunch of shit at that school. Cause they ain't gonna just let you get in that truck and you ain't put shit down on that pad. So if you was riding in that truck driving it, oh yeah, most definitely you learned something and you know something. Because they taught you some shit, because you can't hit the road without some type of training, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, y'all. So look, 147 minutes in the game. So look, I gotta upload my driver's license to YouTube. I gotta activate my channels because they got my channels. Well, they got my tarot channel and my real life TV. They got those channels in they said I have to, you know, verify myself, verify my channels. They will give me a verification badge, and then they're gonna release my channels because they got my channels stipulations on it. So I'm only, it's only a few people, but like I said, over here is different. I got like 200 some people. Uh, when I first came in, it was like 20, 30 people in here. Then it went up to 20, 10, up and down and shit. So this channel cool, but my other channels, I gotta get this because I gotta get ready because like I said, I'm monetized on that one. So in a couple weeks, on the 17th, the real life TV is gonna get activated, and I want my shit to be. I don't want nothing on it. So I'm gonna give them what they want to put my shit back out there, so I can get all my shit. Cause me, put me up there with 10 people is crazy. They've been doing that for months now. I gotta put a stop to that. And is money on deck too? Yeah, I gotta release my shit. I gotta put it out there and let it go. Yeah, the money coming. Then I gotta get back on that channel and I gotta rock some more shows. I need 700 watch hours to get the full monetization where the commercials be on there. But right now I just got the super chats, the memberships, all this shit. But to get my commercials, I gotta get the, little few hundred more. But you know me, man, it ain't nothing. I'm gonna pull up, hey nigga, throw cards, we gonna kick game, we do all that shit. We gonna let it roll, man. We gonna get it though. Yeah, we gonna get it. Your permit was a card, not a paper. Okay, mine was just the printout, the DMV printout. Then they rip it. It is just a square piece of paper, like, yeah. But that's how DMV do it in Cali, shit. But it's different everywhere. But yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. I didn't know you was all the way down through there. Shit, shit, hell yeah, boy, you should have been. Hell yeah, you should have been tapped in with the shit, man. Especially already having the knowledge. Cause there's people want to do that, they don't know that. Yeah, they don't know nothing, man. But by you having some of that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it really, cause shit, but you did all that, boy. You've been through some shit, and all you had to do was finish the training with the nigga, or was you? I know what you was doing, cause if you was in there with more than one person, then you was at the point where you had to do the drives around the city on the freeway, cause then that's when you in the truck with 3, 4 people. Cause that's when I was in the truck with 3, 4 people. 2 people in the back sitting in chairs. And it's a driver, and then it's the passenger seat. So instead of the bunk being back there, it's like 2 seats. They like modify it in there. So it'd be like 4 niggas in there. And that's when you testing city street and freeway. But to loke up at that point is crazy. But then I had loked up on this dude because he was driving his turn. I didn't say nothing. I was just watching him do his thing, and he was talking to the trainer, and he was doing his thing. I was quiet while he was testing, you know. And he's driving testing, so I'm very quiet. I don't want to interfere. No man, shit. I know what energy is, so I didn't want to say nothing to nobody. I didn't want to speak. I just want to let. I want to hear what he's telling him. I just want him to follow him. I ain't got no words to say, you know. So he did his thing. The other dude did his thing. He drove. I was the last one. So the other dude did his thing. Everybody did their thing and drove. I was quiet. Nobody was talking. It was all good. I got respect, right? So this motherfucker wait till I get in the driver's seat and he get to talking and shit. Nah, yeah. I say, man, look, check this motherfucking shit out, nigga. When you was driving, nigga, I was back there. I ain't say a word, man. Shut the fuck up talking to me, nigga. Yeah, I smashed on him. He was like, the niggas was like, he's like, and then he tried to back the other nigga. I said, nigga, fuck you too. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Respect something, nigga. I respected you niggas when you niggas was driving. I ain't say a word. Bitch ass nigga, I don't need your advice. Don't talk to me, nigga. It pissed me off because I felt like they was trying to, you know what I'm saying, do all that to throw me off. When I didn't sit up there quiet with the respect and I let y'all take care of y'all business. You know what I'm saying? So I flashed on the niggas in the truck, but I didn't get out though, because to leave, like, no, it wasn't that deep. But for you to jump out that motherfucker, it must have got deep. And the instructor was tripping. So yeah, man, motherfuckers be tripping and shit get deep. And but yeah, you was supposed to have been able to go and, you know, do your thing. But yeah, man, shit, you gonna get back in it, man. You can get back in it, bro. You already know the ropes. Ain't nobody tell you shit. You hit the CLP, you done been to the terminal, you done been on the road, you driving them bitches. So yeah, you way further ahead than what I thought. So you would be all right, bro. You'd be all right. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned to the next one, man. Y'all stay down and y'all come up, man. I'm gone one.